coordinator, tell us who's going to win.
I like the Green Bay Packers, Chris. They've got a great air attack, and they know how to make it work no matter what kind of defense they're up against.
Heads upfield. Follows his blockers, and he's taken down at the 30. Decent return there.
Medium gainers are nice. Big gainers are what you shoot for out there. He's probably a little disappointed with himself.
Holmes, right side.
The defense did a good job of getting to the outside and shutting that play down.
In motion. Holmes, up the middle. And he's down at the 27. The defense swallowed him up there. He's dropping back. Scrambles. And it's intercepted. And he's down at the 31-yard line.
He was just in the right place at the right time on that pick.
And they'll start this drive with good field position. Driver goes in motion. Pass. Makes a diving grab. That's a pickup of 7.
Oh, man. Somebody get a bottle of aspirin.
And the offense comes out with 3 tight ends. Favre. And that's incomplete. Pried loose by the defense.
Nice job by the defense to separate him from the ball.
Offense with the extra beef up front. Franks in motion. Favre, pass over the middle, and Franks with a great catch. He really stretched out to make a tough catch look easy.
Well, that's a big first down for the offense, and I imagine a bit frustrating for the defense.
Favre looking to throw, and it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty hard to catch a ball when you have someone else's helmet in your chest.
9 yards to go.
Drops back. Goes horizontal and snares it. And he scores. What a driver.
Yeah, way to draw first blood. One of my old coaches used to say, he who scores first scores best. Don't know what that meant, but
Green Bay will go for 2. And they fail on the deuce attempt. And here we go again. He hauls it in. They bring him down. Good job by the return team there.
I'm sure he's a little frustrated that he didn't break it for bigger yardage, Chris.
First play of the drive. Green. And the defender gets a hand on it.
Well, I probably would have had that one for a pick, but, you know.
10 yards to go.
2nd and 10. Play action. And Kennison snags it. Gain of 5.
His agent is probably calling to renegotiate his contract as we speak.
3rd down and 5. Gonzalez in motion. Holmes runs it inside. And he's stopped cold at the 38-yard line. So the defense keeps them from picking up the first, and now they've got a decision to make.
Oh, my goodness, that guy just got knocked into the next area code.
He gets it away. He takes it. Heads upfield. Takes him off. And Gonzalez with the tackle. And the offense takes over at the 46. Driver goes in motion. They're coming after him. Deflected, incomplete.
No gain on the play. 2nd down. 10 yards to go.
2nd and 10. They put a man in motion. Favre tipped, and it falls incomplete.
No gain on the play. 3rd down. 10 yards to go.
That guy is really starting to warm up. Man in motion. Under pressure, and it's swatted away.
He's lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
4th down. 10 yards to go.
And they'll punt this one away. It's up. Fielded at the 20-yard line. Heads upfield. And he's forced out at the 40. And the offense will trot onto the field to start this drive.
He was just a step or two away from breaking that return into something special, Chris.
pitches it, running right, breaks free, and he's tackled at the 43-yard line. Not much room there.
Well, I guess it could have been uglier than that, so a short gain isn't bad.
Over the middle, and he makes the leaping grab. Kansas City gets a new set of downs.
The receiver ran a nice clean route, and the quarterback delivered it perfectly. Nice play.
The pitch takes it outside, and he's down at the 47.
Good penetration by the defense there. He had nowhere to go but down.
Defense in the 3-4. The throw, incomplete. He had his hands on it, but the defender made sure he let go.
Oh, I thought he had that. Bet he did too.
Nickel defense. And he drops back, feeling the heat, and the quarterback goes down hard. He had nowhere to hide on that one.
Well, their protection scheme wasn't much of a scheme at all there.
I think they're coming after this one. He gets it off. Hauled in at the 16-yard line. And Gonzalez makes the stop. Not much on the return there.
Not much there on the run back, but at least he got something.
Green, right side, and he's brought down at the 20-yard line. So they lose a yard.
Boy, they stuffed him like a Thanksgiving turkey on that one, Chris.
And we're a quarter of the way through this one. Defense with 3 down linemen. Favre looking to air it out. The pass. And Driver snares it. Green Bay is able to pick up the first.
Well, that's just your quarterback allowing the receiver to make a play.
Driver in motion. Blitz coming. Fires. And Walker brings it down. The Pack have another first down.
Nice heads-up play to make the catch and grab the first down.
Favre and Driver reels it in. He gets pasted while trying to pull off a move. Gain of 3.
That juke did nothing to fool the defender.
Here comes the blitz. And Driver hauls it in. That's a pickup of 7.
Their passing game is really clicking right now.
Driver is starting to steam. Play action. Pitch out. And he's down at the 49. And that'll bring up 4th down.
That's the worst. Taking a pounding for nothing.
Brought in at the 21. Heads upfield, and he's knocked to the turf. Coming up at halftime, it's the Smart Deco Lumber halftime show, starring that adorable kids group, Can't Stop the Singing.
They really warm my heart, Chris.
In trouble. Deflected, and that's incomplete.
No gain on the play. Second down.
Goal line offense, 3 tight ends in. Back to pass. Swatted away.
Strong effort by the defensive back to get a hand on it.
3rd and 10. It's a blitz. Knocked down.
Time to punt it away, I think.
Fourth down. 10 yards.
They line up to punt. He gets it away. He gathers it in. Heads upfield. Slips a tackle. Taken down at the 49. So he picks up a nice little gain on the return. First play of the drive. Walls goes in motion. The blitz is on. And Driver makes the catch. That was a great catch, Gator. It looked like the ball was just drawn to his hands.
Oh, yeah, this guy's hands are like magnets, man. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, but the ball isn't metal.
This is the first I would call if I was in a magnet emergency.
And Driver makes the grab. And he's pushed out at the 26-yard line. Green Bay is getting into a rhythm offensively.
Another first. The offense is in a rhythm.
He's back to pass. Tipped, and it's incomplete.
No gain on the play. Second down.
He's got to hurry. Going for 6. Caught for the TD. Devon Walker.
Mr. Endzone, excuse me, but your package has arrived. Airmail. Yeah!
And they'll attempt the extra point. And it's good. Green Bay gets ready to put it in play. Fielded. And they bring him down. So a decent gain on the run back.
A very respectable pickup. Well done.
Holmes lines up in the backfield.
Last drive resulted in a punt. Hopefully they can do something a little more exciting this time.
And they got him. Great job by the defense there.
His line was a leaky dam on that one. Let's hope it doesn't lead to a total collapse.
Green over the middle. And Sharper bats it down.
May not be as flashy as an interception, but that was a nice play.
13 yards to go.
3rd and 13. He's got pressure. And Kennison makes the reception. And that'll move the chains.
Wow, he really had to go up strong to pull down that one.
They're coming after him. Deflected, and it falls incomplete.
The offense just cannot pass on this D so far.
10 yards to go.
Defense with 3 down linemen. They put a man in motion. Here comes the blitz. Pass over the middle. And that's incomplete. The big hit knocked it loose.
They need a completion here, Chris. I think they need to start throwing some short passes, get back in rhythm.
Morton in motion. Blitz coming. Incomplete. They let him touch it, but they didn't let him catch it. This offense just looks sick.
On the football thermometer, the temperature's 98.0 points.
He gets it off. Taken at the 21. Heads upfield. And he's down at the 36. So the offense comes on.
Yeah, good effort by the special teams.
And they're loading up the right side. Looking patiently. Throws over the middle. And it's incomplete. Well, he had time, but couldn't connect with the receiver on that pass.
Second down.
Defense in the 3-4. Green, left side. Called down at the 39-yard line. Gain of a few.
Not going to make the highlight film, but it'll remind the defense about the running game.
The throw. Batted down.
Nice play by the defender. No need to intercept it, just knock it down.
8 yards to go.
Looks like they'll punt it away. He gets it away. Brought in at the 33. Juking and Franks brings him down. Green Bay leads by 13. Drops back, works it over the middle, and Kennison reels it in. Kansas City takes a timeout.
Pretty easy first down to pick up. They can run just about anything right here.
Green fades back, and that's a sack. Kansas City takes their second timeout. I think somebody's getting hot. Dumps it over the middle, and it falls incomplete.
This QB needs to find a way to connect with his receivers or they're going to be in trouble.
9 yards to go.
Punt formation. It's up. Called in at the 13-yard line. And they make the stop. Play action. And he's sacked.
5-yard loss. Second down.
And that'll do it for the first half. And we'll begin quarter number 3. He gathers it in. Heads upfield. Looks for an opening. And he's down at the 31-yard line. So we'll see if they could put together a successful drive. Fires, and Driver brings it down. Gain of 9. Fire from the shotgun. Pass. Incomplete. That looked like a catchable ball to me, Gator.
Yeah, catchable to you, but not to the receiver.
One man's catchable is another man's droppable. And he drops back. Sack. Fearsome pass rush.
He might as well have had turnstiles in front of him instead of blockers.
And they'll punt this one away. He gets it off. Gathers it at the 37. Heads upfield. And Walls makes the tackle. And so they'll begin at the 45-yard line. First play of the drive. Over the middle with a one-handed catch. First down.
First down, Kansas City.
Defense with 4 linebackers. Holmes gets the ball. A Pro Bowl effort by Baja Biamila. The defense stopped him cold.
The defense just got penetration and stuffed that play before it ever got started.
Holmes takes it inside, and Sharper makes the stop. Gain of a yard. 3 receivers in.
Third down has not been their best friend so far, Chris.
Here they come. And Morton hauls it in. So they just can't get it going on this drive. They've got another down, and we'll see if they decide to use it. Anderson stands ready. It's up. And Anderson puts it up and good. Kansas City puts 3 points on the board.
Hopefully he won't hurt himself celebrating, and I hope while he's celebrating he uses proper grammatica.
He takes it. Huge. Brought down at the 29-yard line. So the offense will take over.
That return will set the offense up in decent shape.
Green running right. And he's knocked to the turf. And that'll bring up second down.
Solid game there. Nice job of running the ball.
Offense with 3 wide receivers. Back to pass. Tipped, and that's incomplete. To his left, under pressure. The throw, deflected, and it's incomplete.
Oh, it's a no-brainer to punt it away here.
Fourth down, 6 yards to go.
They'll punt the ball away here. He gets it away. And the offense will begin their series.
First down, Kansas City.
Dropping back, on the move, and Kennison makes the grab, and he has the first.
More than one hand is just a waste, I guess.
Kennison goes in motion. Holmes tries the middle, and Brown brings him down. So he picks up a small gain on the play.
Every little bit helps. They just have to keep at it with the running game.
Morton in motion. Green, and Gonzalez makes the catch. Gain of 4.
The defense really showed some closing speed there, Chris.
The defense is in the 3-4. Kennison goes in motion. Holmes with the carry, and he's down at the 46. Will they lose a yard? They'll take down the help wanted sign, Gator, because this defense is getting the job done.
They have a good work ethic, Chris, that comes from a solid upbringing.
Well then, congratulations to the parents of this defense. Up. He hauls it in with the stiff arm, and Holmes with the tackle. I saw better returns when I worked at the video store.
Something is better than nothing, Chris. I'm sure he's telling himself that anyway.
fades back to the outside, and Warfield has him well defended.
Strong effort by the defensive back to get a hand on it.
4 down linemen in for the defense. Green up the middle, and they bring him down.
Even if you don't get much with that run, it'll slow the pass rush down a bit.
Offense with 2 tight ends. And the third quarter comes to an end. Defense with 3 down linemen. Green tries the middle, and Warfield makes the tackle, and that'll bring up 4th down.
I think they should punt here.
They line up to kick this one away. He gets it off. Fielded at the 39-yard line. And Henderson brings him down. That return was over before it even started.
Yeah, give the coverage team credit on that play. They did a great job getting to the returner before he got a chance to head upfield.
Pitches it, takes it around the end, and he's stopped at the 38-yard line. Kennison lines up wide left. Kennison in motion. He's dropping back, scrambling, flushed out, and he goes way up to grab it.
10 yards to go.
Kansas City is in the red zone. Play action, and it falls incomplete.
He had no chance, Chris. The defender made sure of that.
Yet it's the QB that gets the incompletion.
Such is life, Chris. Such is football.
Pass, reels it in. This will be the 5th play of the drive. Kennison, split right. Green, back to pass. Fires to the end zone, and that's incomplete.
No gain on the play. 4th down. 5 yards to go.
They'll try for what should be a very makeable field goal. Kick is up. And Anderson knocks it home. Kansas City tacks on the field goal.
You know, field goal kickers get foot massages like every day, Chris. Yet another reason why I was a kicker.
And it's up. Taken. Heads upfield. Picks a pass at the 32. So the offense is set to take the field.
He was just a step or 2 away from breaking that return into something special, Chris.
Intercepted. Juking, and he's down at the 27-yard line.
He was just looking for the receiver the entire time there, Chris, and the DB just was waiting for it.
They line up with 3 wide receivers. Holmes runs inside, puts on the moves, but to no avail. Offense with 3 wide receivers. Holmes up the middle, and he's tackled just shy of the first. And the Chiefs find themselves in the red zone.
He did a nice job of following his blockers and then just let his speed take over after that.
Pass tipped, incomplete. That'll bring up a 4th down. Decision time here.
Oh, that's not going to do the offense any good.
1 yard to go.
Anderson with the field goal attempt. It's on its way. And the field goal is good. Kansas City comes away with the field goal. And we're ready for the kickoff. Fielded. Looking for a seam, and he's taken down at the 28-yard line. And we'll see what this offense can do.
A very respectable pickup. Well done.
Green cuts to the outside. And they make the stop.
You know, I'm watching the game, Chris, and I'm thinking about basketball a little bit. I'm wondering, what do you think the football equivalent of a three-pointer is?
Probably a field goal.
Oh, Chris, come on, you got it. No, that makes perfect sense.
And he's down at the 33. Kansas City will take a timeout. Look at that guy. He is heating up. Green takes it inside. And Sims makes the stop. So they don't pick up the first. Let's see what they've got up their sleeve. Kansas City will use their second timeout. He gets it away. Takes a lucky bounce. Juking, and he's knocked to the turf. So the offense will start this drive at the 22-yard line.
I'm not sure if that was good coverage or just a lousy return. I guess it was a little bit of both.
Dumps it off left. And Kennison snags it. And he's down at the 27. And 5.
Chris, this is a good game, buddy. I'm getting psyched up. I am getting energized here.
Or Gator, when are you ever not energized?
Never. I even sleep energized. You should hear me snore.
And it's incomplete.
Thought he had it. Nice timing on the hit.
2 tight ends in. Kennison goes in motion. Delivers it left. And it falls incomplete. And did you see that, Gator? The ball wasn't even there yet.
Yeah, well, maybe the defender felt he should do something, so he...
broke the rules.
Well, we don't have referees.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Throws over the middle. And Gonzalez snares it. And they have the first down.
They can still do it, but they need to hurry.
Defense in the 4-3. And he drops back. Caught at the 46-yard line. First down. Offense with 5 wide receivers. The blitz is on. And they bring him down. Kansas City will take their final timeout. 2nd and 15. Moves left. He's got to hurry. And he picks it off. And he's down at the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. Pitch, cut to the outside, and Warfield with the tackle. And this game is history. The Pack win the game. And that about wraps it up, folks. Well, Gator and I would like to send you off with some highlights from the game. Irv, roll tape.
1st and 10. You got that right, Chris. And that's the end of the first quarter. Oh, man! Hello, everybody.
That's good.
I have a map of the parking lot. It's usually very... Hi there, folks. Welcome to NFL Blitz. I'm Chris Morgan, and with me, as always, is my best friend for 3 hours every Sunday, Gator Jones.
I wouldn't say that.
Come on, we hang out.
Not really.
Want to see a movie?
No.
Folks, they're ready on the field. Let's kick this thing off. And the Giants kick it off. Ward fields it. Heads upfield. And they bring him down. So the offense is set to take the field. The defense with a 4-man front. Fires, deflected, and it's incomplete.
No gain on the play. 2nd down.
Brown in motion. Smith with the carry. Up the middle. Hit hard at the 33-yard line.
I think the defense won the battle in the trenches on that one.
Left, and Floria snares it, so they can't pick up the first. Let's see if they're going to gamble here on 4th down. Boy, this guy looks a little shaken.
Yeah, rattled and rolled, too, if you ask me.
Well, you are the king, Gator. Drops back, tipped, and that's incomplete.
No gain on the play. 1st down. 10 yards to go.
Unloads, deflected, incomplete.
No gain on the play. 2nd down. 10 yards to go.
Defense with 3 down linemen. Pitches it, runs it inside. And he's got to be close to a first down. Good burst there for some positive yardage.
The offensive line won the battle this time. That was a nice-looking run.
And he dropped back. And a diving catch. Great effort on the pass thrown wide.
Now see, they're playing the time of possession game here, using every down to move into scoring range.
Barber tries the middle. And he's down at the 19-yard line. And the Giants are now in the red zone.
He did a nice job of following his blockers and then just let his speed take over after that.
Flips it, takes it around the end. And Seymour brings him down. New York picks up another first down.
That's a good job of following your blockers and going with the flow.
Gets it away, hauls it in. All down at the 10-yard line.
6 yards to go.
He's dropping back. Tipped, and it's picked by Harrison. And he's down at the 7-yard line.
For a second there, it looked like they were playing volleyball or something.
Offense with 3 wide receivers. Smith takes the handoff, and the Giants get the safety.
2-0. What are we playing here, slugfest?
And now the free kick. Dixon hauls it in. Picks a pass, and they make the stop. Not too shabby as far as runbacks go, eh, Gator? First play of the drive. Barber, right side, and he's down at the 42. Good gain on the play. 2nd and 6. Bum rush, and Toomer hauls it in. Gain of 5. Offense with 2 tight ends. It's a blitz. Has time. Deflected, and it falls incomplete. And so they're short of a first down. Will they go for it?
I think a running play might have been a better idea there, Chris.
They put a man in motion. Dane running right. And Seymour with the tackle. The defense wins that battle, and now they'll take over on downs.
No matter what the defense does, you've got to make a play on 4th and short, Chris.
He's back to pass. He's got to hurry, and down he goes. Dropped by Strahan. Fearsome pass rush.
That's their first sack, isn't it, Chris? I'm sure the QB's hoping it's the last.
Toss to the middle. Incomplete. Looks like the defender hit the receiver before the ball even got there.
Yeah, it's like going to a dinner party before they even served lunch.
Back to pass. In trouble. And Ward makes the catch. And he's forced out at the 40. That's a gain of 10.
That juke did nothing to fool the defender.
This could be a fake. He gets it away. Dixon takes it. Heads upfield. And Foria takes the stop. Not much doing there.
Not much there on the run back, but at least he got something.
First play of the drive. Play action. Pitch. Cuts to the outside. And he's brought down at the 25. Gain of 3.
Even the best runner probably couldn't make much of that.
Defense in the 3-4. Barber, right side. What a great hit by Seymour. That's a loss of 2.
Boy, they stuffed him like a Thanksgiving turkey on that one, Chris.
And that'll do it for quarter number 1. He fades back, dumps it over the middle, tipped, and it's incomplete.
No gain on the play. 4th down.
They line up to kick this one away. It's up. Ward has it. Heads upfield. And he's knocked to the turf. Defense with 4 linebackers. Brown goes in motion. Fault up the middle. Brought down at the 45-yard line. Nice little pickup on that play.
That's just great vision. He was able to see the entire field, and he followed his blockers.
They're coming after him. And Brown reels it in. And that'll be a first down.
That was just a good call and solid execution. Nice throw for the first down.
Smith, left side. And he's down at the 29-yard line. Gator, you ever paint your face crazy colors when you go to a game? You know, to show team spirit?
Oh, yeah, I used to. I had one of those giant wizard hats and 2 huge foam hands, the whole bit.
But you don't do it anymore? You just, you grew out of it?
Oh, yeah, well, sort of. I spilled some tomato juice on the wizard hat last week, so it's still at the place.
Wow, he really had to get up there and nab that pass.
Chris, is there anything more exciting than the long bomb? No, there isn't.
Drops back. Deflected, and that's incomplete. Pitch out, takes it outside, puts on the move, but to no avail.
Remember, folks, coming up at halftime, we'll have Glinda and her pom-poms afire. Hey, Chris, weren't you a cheerleader in high school?
No, I told you, Gator, I wasn't a cheerleader. I was the captain of the pep squad. Touchdown, New England!
They just put all the pressure back on their opponent, Chris.
And they'll try to add on the extra point. And it's through the upright. New England gets ready to put it in play. Fielded at the 4-yard line. And Vinatieri makes the tackle. The coverage team must have been snoozing on that one.
Nice execution by the special teams on that play. That really helps their offense out.
Barber takes it inside, and they make the stop. Gain of the yard.
The interior of the defensive line stuffed that play. They need to get better push up front than that.
Barber breaks it to the outside, and Law brings him down.
Good penetration by the defense there. He had nowhere to go but down.
3rd and 10. Looking patiently with a bullet, and he reels in the long ball to the 10, and Toomer is taken down. Nice gain on the play.
The offense is ready to break the tape on this finish line.
On your marks, get set, score. Fires to the end zone, and Law bats it down.
May not be as flashy as an interception, but that was a nice play.
Hot potato. Dane with the carry, and he's taken down at the 8-yard line. That's a loss of 4.
That's the worst, taking a pounding for nothing.
Collins fades back. For pay dirt, tipped, and it falls incomplete. Hollis with the field goal attempt. It's on its way. And Hollis sends it through. New York puts 3 points on the board.
That kick was a thing of beauty.
Hollis will kick this one away. Ward fields it. And he's down at the 33.
A very respectable pickup. Well done.
First play of the drive. Smith runs it inside, and they bring him down. Pickup of a couple.
Even if you don't get much with that run, it'll slow the pass rush down a bit.
He is really heating up here, Gator. Working the middle, and Brown brings it down. Gain of 5. New England takes a timeout.
Not much time left here. Whatever they're going to do, they've got to do it quick.
And he drops back, and he picks it off. And he's down at the 40-yard line.
That was easy pickings for the defense. They were in great position to make that play.
Barber takes it inside, and Colvin makes the stop. New York calls time. Blitz coming. He's got pressure. And Toomer makes the grab. New York wants another timeout. They line up for the field goal attempt. Kick is up. And Hollis knocks it home. New York tacks on the field goal.
Excellent hold and kick. So in sync.
Hollis lines up to kick it away. Ward takes it. Jukes. And Allen with the tackle. So a decent gain on the run back. Offense with two tight ends. Pass over the middle. Incomplete.
No gain on the play. Second down. 10 yards to go.
The defense is in the 3-4. Coria goes in motion. On the run. Deflected, and that's incomplete.
No gain on the play. Third down.
Brady back to pass. And Brown with a great catch. And that'll do it for the first half. And we're set to begin quarter number 3. Dixon hauls it in. Heads upfield. Looking for a seam. Taken down at the 31-yard line. So the offense will take over. Feeling the heat. Tipped. Picked off. And he's down at the 41-yard line.
He was just in the right place at the right time on that pick.
Defense in the 4-3. He's back to pass, and it's incomplete.
Strong effort by the defensive back to get a hand on it.
Second down.
Brady operates from the shotgun. Here they come. And Brown makes the reception. He saw what he wanted, and he reached out and grabbed it.
A great effort by the receiver, Chris. You think you could have made that catch?
Not in a million years, buddy.
Woo!
He's dropping back. And Brown makes the catch. And the Patriots find themselves in the red zone.
Nice work there, Stretch. Jeez, now somebody help him put his arms back in their sockets.
Back to pass. On the move. Passes over the middle. And Floria hauls it in. New England picks up the first to continue the drive. New York leads by a point. Here comes the blitz. Knocked down.
Well, I probably would have had that one for a pick, but, you know.
Second down. 10 yards to go.
Smith tries the middle. He gets pasted while trying to pull off a move. Gain of a yard.
Nice job of clogging up the middle by the defense.
Defense with 4 linebackers.
Let's see if they can improve on their not-so-good conversion rate.
Buying time. Deflected, and it falls incomplete.
No gain on the play. Fourth down. 9 yards to go.
This is for the lead. Boots it. It's good.
It's games like this, Chris, where just that one crucial play can tip the scales.
What have you been tipping the scales out lately, Gator?
Oh, only my trainer and your ex-wife know, Chris.
Dixon has it. Heads upfield. Follows his blockers. And McGinnis makes the tackle. Decent return there. Toomer lines up left side. Barber takes it outside, and he's down at the 29-yard line.
The defense just got penetration and stuffed that play before it ever got started.
Barber runs it inside, fumbles the ball, and the Giants come up with it, and Law makes the stop.
Well, I hate to criticize, but hang on to the ball, fool!
Toomer lines up wide left. back. And he goes way up to grab it. That's a gain of 10.
I think they should punt here.
They line up to punt. He gets it off. Ward hauls it in. Heads upfield. And he's tackled at the 44-yard line. Two tight ends in. He's dropping back. And Brown snares it. He's to the 10, the 5, touchdown! Troy Brown, 56 yards!
I always thought of a touchdown as a player returning the ball to its rightful home.
Man, interesting. So why all the spiking?
Yeah, spiking is like, get back in there! Get back to your home, you little ball!
Extra point attempt coming. It's good. And there she goes. Dixon fields it. Looks for an opening. And Law brings him down. And so that'll begin at the 32. Barber lines up in the backfield.
We punted away the ball last time. Let's see if they can stick it into the end zone on this drive.
The hiccups. And Toomer brings it down. That's a gain of 6. Toomer lines up on the left. Collins looking to throw, and Toomer snags it. And he's knocked to the turf. New York is able to pick up the first.
They're starting to put a drive together.
The pitch takes it around the end, and he's down at the 48-yard line. Gain of a few.
Not going to make the highlight film, but it'll remind the defense about the running game.
Barber takes it inside. A pro ball effort by Harrison. The defense bottled him up on that carry.
I'll tell you, this D has just refused to let anyone run on him, Chris.
He's back to pass. Incomplete. So they just can't get it going on this drive. They've got another down, and we'll see if they decide to use it.
Yeah, just a little tall there, Chris. Nothing the receiver could have done about that.
It away. Guess he lost it in the sun. And they bring him down.
It's only a few yards, but that's a few yards less the offense has to gain.
That's the end of the third quarter. Goal line offense, 3 tight ends in. Over the middle, makes the catch. Gain of 5. 3 receivers in. Smith gets the ball, running left, and he's stopped at the 14-yard line. So he picks up a couple.
The defense did a good job of getting to the outside and shutting that play down.
Drops back. And the defender gets a hand on it. So the defense keeps them from picking up the first, and now they've got a decision to make.
Why did they throw it? I think they outthought themselves there.
Dixon takes it, heads upfield, and he's down at the 33. That return was over before it even started.
He needed to do a better job finding the wedge. If you use it effectively, you can set up your offense with better starting field position.
Barber, left side, tries to get fancy and gets nailed. Gain of 4.
Solid game there. Nice job of running the ball.
5 defensive backs for the defense. Barber takes the handoff, and they make the stop, so they lose a yard.
Boy, they just can't seem to get the running game going, Chris.
3rd down and 7. Barber runs it inside, and he's down at the 28-yard line.
Do they know how many leads they played in? They should do what I tell them to do.
He may have trouble getting enough distance for this kick. Gets it away. And Hollis puts it up and good. Mike Hollis with a huge kick. I didn't think he was going to make that one, Gator.
That guy was practically in another stadium. He was so far away.
He gathers it in. Heads upfield. Juking. Brought down at the 30. And the offense will begin their series. Defense in the 3-4. Brady. And he goes up high for the catch. And he's pushed out at the 34. Big pickup on the play by Brown.
And that catch puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Brady moving to his left. Pass over the middle. Swatted away. Wow. Whoa, I just had some major deja vu.
What was it?
It was you and me sitting in the booth calling a game. God, I feel like I've lived this moment before.
Weird.
The blitz is on, and Brown reels it in. And remember to stay tuned after the game as we expose what happened this week on the $1 Million Island of Love. We'll add the normal, average male model, choose Becky or Tiffany or the $1 million. Fires, that'll bring up a 4th down. Decision time here. Vinatieri waits the snap. It's up. And Vinatieri puts it through. And the Patriots come away with a field goal.
Well, that kind of play is going to earn you a trip to the Pro Bowl, Chris. Not that you would know anything about that.
And here we go again. He takes it. Heads upfield. Looking for daylight. Shaken Murray. And McGinnis with the tackle. Well, he found a lot of running room on that return.
And with that return, he just went over the 200-yard mark. Can you believe it? I certainly can't.
Barber running left. And he's tackled at the 40.
Oh, well, little is better than none.
Toomer, wide left. Flips it. Running right. And he's knocked to the turf.
Any positive running yards to the inside have to boost your confidence a little.
8 yards to go.
Hilliard goes in motion. Barber takes it inside. And McGinnis, New York, will take a timeout. They decide to go for it. Gets the ball, runs it inside, and he's down at the 49. New York wants a timeout. That guy is really starting to warm up. Unloads, deflected, and it's incomplete.
No gain on the play. 2nd down.
6th play of this drive. Back to pass. Looks downfield. Zips one, and Toomer makes the grab. Oh, what a grab that was.
That was a thing of beauty.
He fades back, under pressure, and it falls incomplete.
No gain on the play. 2nd down.
2nd and 10. Here comes the blitz. Whoopsie. And they get it back. And Seymour brings him down.
Maybe that's a sign of better things to come for them in this game.
They'll have to hurry this one up. He's back to pass. Not much time. And Toomer makes the reception. And his helmet went flying.
You really got to take your hat off to a great hit like that, Chris. Just like that player just did.
They're coming after him. And they got him. And so they'll turn it over on downs.
I'll tell you what, Chris, this offense better get back on the horse here. Now, when I was in the Canadian Football League, we only had 3 downs.
Pitches it, left side, breaks a tackle, and he's brought down hard. New York will take their final timeout. The defense is loaded up against the run. Smith takes the handoff, and Strahan makes the stop. And the game is over. The Pats take this one. And so we come to another end of yet another game.
I don't know about you, Chris, but these games seem to fly by at like super speed or something. I swear they're just...
Yeah, I can feel it too, buddy. I know what you mean. It's like some sort of hiccup in the space-time continuum.
Yeah, maybe you should notify your home world.
Yes, sir, Captain. Good night, everybody. Oh, I get it. I know what you're doing. You're being... Am I? Yeah, you are. You're being...
Was I?
Yeah, you are. You are.
I did.
With that return.
Well, you want your special teams to set the offense up with good field position, and that's exactly what they did right there.
Thomas, up the middle. What a great hit by Jones. Gain of 3.
Nice job of clogging up the middle by the defense.
2nd down and 7. And he drops back. Short pass left. Makes the grab. Chicago is able to pick up the first.
He made a great read, found the open receiver, and then delivered a strike.
He's dropping back. Toss to the middle. And that's incomplete.
No gain on the play. 2nd down. 10 yards to go.
2nd and 10. Fires. And Booker hauls it in.
Oh my goodness, that guy just got knocked into the next area code.
Booker lines up wide left. Pass deflected, and it's incomplete.
No gain on the play. 4th down. 6 yards to go.
He may have trouble getting enough distance for this kick. It's up. He missed it.
Guess he just didn't catch the sweet spot on that one.
Back to pass. And Bourne makes an improbable catch. That was just a perfect pass.
Grabs like that give a quarterback confidence in a receiver. Look for more throws to go his way.
Brooks drops back. Throws over the middle. Incomplete. Oh, he had it, but the defender knocked it out of there.
It's a little tougher to catch it with someone giving you a smack.
2nd and 10. Drops back. With time. Gets it away. Intercepted. And he's down at the 35-yard line.
That was easy pickings for the defense. They were in great position to make that play.
Terrell in motion. Over the middle. And it falls incomplete. He had it, but the defense knocked it out.
Oh, I thought he had that. Bet he did too.
2nd and 10. White goes in motion. Delivers it left. And that's incomplete.
Pretty tough to catch the pass when you're flat on your back, Chris.
10 yards to go.
Offense with 3 wide receivers. He's back to pass. And down he goes. Dropped at the 31-yard line. An impressive defensive play, Gator.
Time to punt it away, I think.
And they'll punt this one away. He gets it away. He gathers it in. Heads upfield. Taken down at the 47. So the offense comes on.
Something is better than nothing, Chris. I'm sure he's telling himself that anyway.
Pitches it right side. And with the tackle. And that'll bring up second down.
The defense just got penetration and stuffed that play before it ever got started.
Brooks back to pass. The throw. And McAllister makes the catch. First down.
Good job by the receiver to get beyond the first down marker.
He is really heating up here, Gator. Payfound in motion. McAllister with the carry. And Urlacher makes the stop, so they lose a yard.
That's just good penetration by this defense.
Ignition. McAllister gets the ball. And they make the stop. Gain of 3.
I think the defense won the battle in the trenches on that one.
Third down and 9. Throws to his left. Knocked down.
He's lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
And they line up for the field goal. Boots it. And it's no good.
Now maybe you should try one barefooted. You know, they say the kickers have better accuracy when they boot it without a shoe on. Heck, I don't have shoes on right now.
Warwick goes in motion. They're coming after him. Unloads. And Booker makes the grab. Chicago gets a new set of downs.
Nice heads-up play to make the catch and grab the first down.
Pass. And it's incomplete. Pried loose by the defense.
Nice job by the defense to separate him from the ball.
10 yards to go.
Second and 10. Unloads. Incomplete. He didn't even get a chance to catch the ball.
Yeah, but once you get to the secondary, anything goes.
Anything, so a DB could just throw a banana cream pie in the receiver's face and that would be okay?
I would love to see that, Chris. You wouldn't love to see that?
Gets it away. And it falls incomplete. The big hit knocked it loose.
Thought he had it. Nice timing on the hit.
I think they're coming after this one. It's up.
First down, New Orleans.
And the offense comes out with 3 tight ends. Gives it up. And he's taken down at the 2-yard line. Maybe a few inches, and that's it.
Boy, they stuffed him like a Thanksgiving turkey on that one, Chris.
Offense with the extra beef up front. And that'll do it for quarter number 1. Second and 10. Delivers, and the defender gets a hand on it.
Well, I probably would have had that one for a pick, but, you know.
10 yards to go.
Defense in the 3-4. Thrown, in motion, drops back. And that's incomplete. Overthrew his man there.
We'll probably see the punting team here, Chris.
They line up to punt. And they block it. Gathers it. Gets it off. Wow, what a return!
Very impressive job by the special teams unit. They did a nice job springing in for the score.
And they'll attempt the extra point. And it's good. Ettinger is set to kick this one off. Brought in. Brings him down. So a decent gain on the run back.
Medium gainers are nice. Big gainers are what you shoot for out there. He's probably a little disappointed with himself.
McAllister with the carry. Puts on the moves, but to no avail.
No hole to speak through on that one.
Defense with 4 linebackers. Blitz it, left side, and they bring him down. And that'll bring up third down.
The defense did a good job of getting to the outside and shutting that play down.
trouble. And Horn comes down with it. And they have the first down.
Now that's pretty embarrassing for the D. They thought they had him where they wanted him, but they didn't finish the job.
Paython goes in motion. Brooks tipped. Incomplete. This will be the 5th play of the drive. Good protection. Jukes. And he's driven out of bounds at midfield. Gain of 4.
And no plays for you.
Offense with 2 tight ends. Fires, and Horn snags it. And so they're short of a first down. Will they go for it? And they're going to come after this one. It's up. He hauls it in. Juking. And Conwell makes the tackle. So they'll start this drive at the 19-yard line.
Not much there on the run back, but at least he got something.
He's dropping back. Might as well eat lunch back there. Hurdles. And Jones has him well defended.
10 yards to go.
Chicago leads by a touchdown. Blitz coming, and Booker snares it. Booker, wide left. The pitch, running right. He gets pasted while trying to pull off a move.
I think they should punt here.
They line up to kick this one away. He gets it away. Hauled in at the 39-yard line. And he's out of bounds. I saw better returns when I worked at the video store.
Yeah, give the coverage team credit on that play. They did a great job getting to the returner before he got a chance to head upfield.
Pitch out, running left, and he's down at the 49. The defense swallowed him up there.
Good penetration by the defense there. He had nowhere to go but down.
Here they come, and Horn brings it down. And he pulled it down beautifully with only one hand.
That was a sweet one-handed grab. Pure athleticism took over there.
Gets it away. Batted down, so they don't pick up the first. Let's see what they've got up their sleeve.
May not be as flashy as an interception, but that was a nice play.
He gets it off. And that'll be a touchback. Booker lines up left side. Back to pass. And Booker reels it in. With catches like that, this guy could have had a second career as a fisherman.
Oh, yeah, Chris. He lured that ball right into his hands.
Flips it. Cuts to the outside. Tries to get fancy and gets nailed. Chicago calls time. Chicago leads by a touchdown. Incomplete. And did you see that, Gator? The ball wasn't even there yet.
Yeah, well, maybe the defender felt he should do something, so he
broke the rules.
Well, we don't have referees.
Oh, yeah, that's right. And he drops back. He's got pressure, and it falls incomplete.
Wow, he just got leveled as he got rid of that pass. It's hard to be accurate when you're taking a beating.
Looks like they'll punt it away. It away. Fielded at the 34. Juking. And Davis makes the stop. Decent return there.
A very respectable pickup. Well done.
Offense with 5 wide receivers. Brooks. Feeling the heat. Sack. New Orleans takes a timeout. He's back to pass. And it's incomplete. Looks like the defender hit the receiver before the ball even got there.
Yeah, it's like going to a dinner party before they've even served lunch.
It's a blitz. He's got to hurry. Deflected, and that's incomplete.
No gain on the play. Fourth down. 15 yards to go.
They'll punt the ball away here. It's up. Taken at the 18-yard line. Shake and bake, and McAllister brings him down. Time's ticking away. They've got to hurry. He fades back. And Booker makes the reception. Chicago will take a timeout. To his left. Not much time. And Booker snags it. And that'll do it for the first down. All right, let's get on with the second half. Fielded at the 1-yard line. Kicks a pass, and he's down at the 31-yard line. Not too shabby as far as runbacks go, eh, Gator? He's dropping back, scrambling. Incomplete.
Doesn't matter if they hit him. He's got to hold on to that.
Second down. 10 yards to go.
The defense is stacking up against the run. McAllister runs it inside, and Holdman with the tackle. 3rd and 8.
It's time for them to up that third down conversion average.
Brooks looking to throw. The throw, and Stallworth hauls it in, and he's brought down at the 44-yard line. And they pick up the first down.
Wow, giving up that first down off that long third down. That really deflates the defense.
McAllister, right side, and Urlacher makes the tackle. So he gets back to the original line of scrimmage, and that's it. A runner with his talent should be having much more success, Gator.
Well, Chris, you and I are living proof that talent doesn't always equal success.
Speak for yourself, Gator. I'm as talented as I am successful. Oh, wait, no, now I see the thing. Gain of 5. Oh, this guy's a little banged up, Gator.
Well, you know what, Chris? This is football. I mean, you're going to get a little banged up.
Now, you don't see that kind of thing happening out on a golf course.
Yeah, you would if I was out there. Try putting now, man.
1st and 10. They're coming after him, and Payton makes the grab. Pick up a 8.
He needs to work on his timing with that stick on.
Boy, I guess they could run anything here, huh, Gator?
I think they're going to run the old shish kebab from the Greek League.
Opa! Pass over the middle, and it's caught way downfield. The Saints have another first down.
They're looking crisp on offense here, Chris.
New Orleans is in the red zone. The blitz is on, and it falls incomplete. The pass was just too long.
He needs to settle down. That pass took off like a rocket.
Brooks from the shotgun. Rolls left, as all day, to the end zone. Count it! Touchdown! Aaron Brooks throws a perfect strike.
He took a big risk making a throw like that there, Chris. But he got the TD, so he and his arm both look like geniuses.
Now the extra point gives him the tie, but the two-pointer gives him the lead. What's it gonna be? It's good. And there she goes. Fielded. Heads upfield. Juking, and he's knocked to the turf. Good job by the return team there.
I'm sure he's a little frustrated that he didn't break it for bigger yardage, Chris.
First play of this possession. White in motion. Play action. Throws to his right, and Booker brings it down. That's a pickup of 7. Booker lines up right side. The handoff, left side, and he's stopped cold at the 38-yard line. Oh, did he take a shot?
Pretty easy first down to pick up. They can run just about anything right here.
And he drops back, makes a diving grab, and they have the first down.
That was just a good call and solid execution. Nice throw for the first down.
Terrell goes in motion. Pitches it, running left, and he fools no one but himself there. Pickup of a couple.
Even if you don't get much with that run, it'll slow the pass rush down a bit.
Pitch, running right. Dances and gets drilled, so they lose a yard.
Well, he did the dirty work inside, but didn't come up with much.
Drops back. Sideline pass. And Booker makes the catch. And he heads out of bounds. That's a gain of 6.
3 yards to go.
Punt formation. He gets it off. And that's a touchback. Defense in the 4-3. Horn in motion. Moving to his left, and he's sacked. Fearsome pass rush.
Nice job of bringing the heat.
And he is really warming up. Three-quarters of the way through this one, and still no closer to determining a winner. Haython goes in motion. Here comes the blitz. Buying time, and that'll bring up 3rd down.
He looked like a ballerina with that tiptoe along the sideline.
7 yards to go.
3rd down and 7. Pass, and he reels it in. Here, let me do a little word association in there, right?
All right, shoot.
All right, ready? Football.
Shot! Oh, man, that stiff arm's still working for me, huh?
Callister with the carry, and he's down at the 31-yard line. No gain on the play.
That's the worst. Taking a pounding for nothing.
Sloan in motion. Lobs it. And Sloan makes the reception. And that'll bring up 3rd down. Brooks working patiently. Flushed out of the pocket. Tipped. Incomplete.
No gain on the play. 4th down.
Looks like the punter's a marked man. It's up. He gathers it in. Juking, called down at the 41-yard line. And the offense will trot onto the field to start this drive.
He needed to do a better job finding the wedge. If you use it effectively, you can set up your offense with better starting field position.
He's back to pass. Deflected, and it's incomplete.
Chris, you ever wonder why we keep some of those old words around to describe plays?
Oh, you mean like sack and fumble?
Yeah, I mean, what if the whole game had words like that, you know?
Yeah, a kickoff could be like a commencement.
Yeah, and a safety could be like a safe harbor.
Yeah. Oh, you are. And it's swatted away.
Strong effort by the defensive back to get a hand on it.
Look at that guy. He is heating up. Flushed out. Rifles it deep, and he reels in the long ball.
3rd and a mile, and they convert. That's got to give him a good feeling.
First and 10. Thomas, right side. And he's brought down hard at the 36-yard line.
The defense just dominated the point of attack there, and that's the key to slowing down the running game.
Touch pass, swatted away.
Ever wonder what would happen if you put a dozen chefs in a house with one beautiful woman, a feisty iguana, and a little clown named Ricky?
Well, I wonder that all the time.
Well, we did it, Chris, so here you go. Tonight, it's the premiere of Ricky and the Chefs.
Sounds good. And that's incomplete.
4th down. 14 yards to go.
This would give them the lead. Kick is up. No good. Another miss.
You know, once is bad enough, but this is going to make him very, very unpopular with his teammates.
Blitz coming. Caught. Gator. Whoa. Did you see that? That cheerleader just smiled at me.
That's impossible, Chris. You can't even see your head.
Maybe I should stick my head out the window or...
No, she didn't see you in the first place.
The throw, and it falls incomplete. He overshot his receiver.
Yeah, just a little tall there, Chris. Nothing the receiver could have done about that.
3rd down and 5. Out of the pocket. Tipped, and that's incomplete. So they go 3 and out here. Let's see if they decide to put this one away.
Well, you can't complete them all, I guess. Though I don't see why not.
He gets it away. Brought in at the 19-yard line. Breaks free with the stiff arm, and he goes out of bounds. Not a bad effort by the return team. Thomas lines up in the backfield. White goes in motion. Dumps it off left, and Davis brings it down.
More than one hand is just a waste, I guess.
Booker lines up wide left. Thomas takes it inside, and he's brought down just shy of a first. Chicago wants a timeout. New Orleans calls time. 3rd down and 1. He fades back, and Davis makes the grab. Chicago takes their 2nd timeout. New Orleans takes a timeout. 5 defensive backs in. Play action. He's got pressure, and the quarterback goes down hard. New Orleans will take their final timeout. Defense in the 3-4. He's back to pass. All day to throw. Ooh, hot foot. Batted away. He had all the time in the world, and he only came up with that.
Nice play by the defender. No need to intercept it, just knock it down.
Scrambles, and Booker hauls it in, and they bring him down. Gain of 11.
Guess that stiff arm wasn't stiff enough.
Let's see if they'll fake it here.
I don't know what they're thinking, Chris. They need a 1st down.
He gets it off. Takes a lucky bounce. And that'll be a touchback. They're coming after him. Incomplete. They let him touch it, but they didn't let him catch it.
Nice job by the defense to separate him from the ball.
2nd and 10. Looks downfield, on the move, and it's incomplete. He had his hands on it, but the defender made sure he let go.
It's a little tougher to catch it with someone giving you a smack.
Defense in the nickel. Back to pass. And it falls incomplete. If it wasn't for the defender, he would have caught that one.
With their lousy conversion rate, maybe they should just punt on 3rd down.
They line up to punt. It's up. Gathers it at the 48-yard line. And Conwell makes the stop. So he picks up a nice little gain on the return. First play of the drive. Drops back. In trouble. And White snags it. And that'll be a 1st down. Chicago will take their final timeout. This kick could win them the game. It's on its way. And Edinger knocks it home. Paul Edinger with the huge kick. That was an important field goal, Gator.
Sure was, Chris. You think you could have kicked that?
No way.
Ha! That's what I thought.
What, you think you could?
Oh, God, no. No, I just wanted to make sure you couldn't.
Spin move brought down at the 28-yard line. A solid effort on the return.
Yeah, good effort by the special teams.
Moves left. He's got to hurry. Takes a shot deep down the middle. Deflected. Incomplete.
No gain on play. 2nd down. 10 yards to go.
Not much time left on the clock. Here they come. Feeling the heat. And he brings home the bomb. Well, Gator, it appears as if this gentleman was slightly off kilter.
I agree, Chris. He seems a bit out of sorts.
And that's the ball game. The Chicago Bears take this one home. Folks, that is all the NFL Blitz action we have for you. We'll see you next time. Hope you enjoyed it.
And if you didn't, Chris Morgan will give you your money back.
That's right. Wait, what?
I'm just messing. side, you look out the passenger
I was
side.
looking at... Hello, everybody. We've got a great matchup for you here, and we're about to get to it. I'm Chris Morgan, and beside me in the booth is my co-pilot, Gator Jones. Gator, who do you think's going to win this thing?
I'm going with the Philadelphia Eagles. Their passing game is strong. They've proven they can move the ball well under pressure, and they're hungry for a win.
He gathers it in. Gets airborne, and they bring him down. Good job by the return team there.
Medium gainers are nice. Big gainers are what you shoot for out there. He's probably a little disappointed with himself.
Hambrick cuts to the outside. Puts on the move, but to no avail. Not much room there.
Every little bit helps. They just have to keep at it with the running game.
He's back to pass. Deflected, incomplete. Ignition. Hambrick, right side. And he's brought down at the 41-yard line. Wow, that's a solid hit there, Gator.
Oh, he treated him like a piece of meat out there.
Yeah, now that guy is nice and tenderized. It's up. Fielded at the 28-yard line. And Campbell with the tackle. And so they'll begin at the 32.
I don't think that was the run back he wanted, Chris. He has to find his wedge so he can give his offense better field position.
It's a blitz. Has time to throw. Shoots. And Mitchell makes the grab. Gain of 9.
Chris, maybe you should have tried running over someone instead of doing all that fancy footwork.
McNabb dropping back. And down he goes. Dropped by Glover.
That's what I call a return to sender.
Address unknown. Staley up the middle. And he's down at the 41-yard line. So they just can't get it going on this drive. They've got another down, and we'll see if they decide to use it.
Guess that stiff arm wasn't stiff enough.
Drops back. And it's swatted away. The defense wins that battle, and now they'll take over on downs.
I think a running play might have been a better idea there, Chris.
Delivers. And Galloway snags it. And he's driven out of bounds at the 15. And they pick up the first down. They're in the red zone. Rolling right, over the middle, tipped, and that's incomplete.
No gain on the play. Second down. 10 yards to go.
The defense is stacking up against the run. In trouble. And it's incomplete. He had it, but the defense knocked it out.
It's a little tougher to catch it with someone giving you a smack.
I think somebody's getting hot. Moves to his right. And Galloway snares it. And that'll bring up fourth down.
Oh, man, somebody get a bottle of aspirin.
It's on its way. And Cundiff sends it through. Dallas backs on the field goal.
Excellent hold and kick. So in sync.
Dallas is set to kick this one off. Gathers it at the 6. Brought down at the 36. Let's see what sort of magic they can work here. To his left, looking patiently. And Staley brings it down. Philadelphia has the first down.
Nice one-hander there. Maybe next time he can catch it with his feet to really impress us.
Staley runs it inside. And Wynn takes the stop. Gain of 4.
The offensive line won the battle this time. That was a nice-looking run.
He's dropping down. And it falls incomplete. He didn't even get a chance to catch the ball.
Yeah, but once you get into the secondary, anything goes.
Anything, so a DB could just throw a banana cream pie in the receiver's face and that would be okay?
I would love to see that, Chris. You wouldn't love to see that?
Under pressure, and Wynn has him well defended.
Gain on the play. Fourth down.
They line up to kick this one away. gets it away. He hauls it in. Heads upfield. And they make the stop. That return was over before it even started.
It's only a few yards, but that's a few yards less the offense has to gain.
Hambrick takes it inside. He gets pasted while trying to pull off a move. Nice scamper there, Gator.
He did a nice job of following his blockers and then just let his speed take over after that.
And he drops back. Stiff arm, and Galloway reels it in. Gain of 3. Third down and 3. Back to pass. Scrambles. Buying time. Spins. And he brings home the bomb. That was just a perfect pass. Offense with 2 tight ends. Fifth time. And that's incomplete.
He had no chance because the defender made sure of that.
Yet it's the QB that gets the incompletion. And we're a quarter of the way through this one. Looks like the defense is expecting a run. Pitches it. Left side. Tries to get fancy and gets nailed.
Chris, you ever wonder why we keep some of those old words around to describe plays?
Oh, you mean like sack and fumble?
Yeah, I mean, what if the whole game had words like that, you know?
Unloads. Batted down.
Strong effort by the defensive back to get a hand on it.
10 yards to go.
I don't know. I feel a fake coming. He gets it off. Nice catch. And that'll be a touchback. Defense with 3 down linemen. Kingston in motion. Staley takes it around the end, and he's down at the 17. Loss of 3.
Boy, they stuffed him like a Thanksgiving turkey on that one, Chris.
He is really heating up here, Gator. He fades back. Flushed out. Incomplete.
You know, I'm watching the game, Chris, and I'm thinking about basketball a little bit. I'm wondering, what do you think the football equivalent of a three-pointer is?
Well, probably a field goal.
Oh, Chris, come on. You've got to... No, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Okay. Then what's a touchdown in basketball?
2 3-pointers.
Man, you are good.
To the 30. He's in for 6. Freddie Mitchell takes it in. And that one gives them the lead.
That's what I love about this game, Chris. It looks like one team has the momentum, and then bang, it gets taken away.
Sometimes the big mo isn't all it's cracked up to be.
And neither is the bald, fat one and the guy with the frizzy hair. You know, the knuckleheads.
It's good. And there she goes. He takes it. And Vincent brings him down. So a decent gain on the run back. First play of the drive.
We had to boot the ball away last time, but the first play of the drive is like a new beginning, Chris, like a baby.
With a one-handed catch. Nice one-hand catch on the play. 3 receivers in. Hambrick running right. And he's taken down at the 29-yard line. Philadelphia leads by 4. Moving to his left, tipped, and it's incomplete. Coming up at halftime, the $1 Million Buy Sports Challenge, where one lucky participant gets a shot at $1 million if they can kick a football in a hoop from 3-point range. He gets it away. Fielded. Heads upfield. And he's down at the 47. So the offense will take over.
Not much there on the run back, but at least he got something.
Back to pass. Oh, he was wide open. Gator, you ever paint your face crazy colors when you go to a game? You know, to show team spirit?
Oh, yeah, I used to. I had one of those giant wizard hats and 2 huge foam hands, the whole bit.
But you don't do it anymore? You grew out of it?
Oh, yeah, well, sort of. I spilled some tomato juice on the Wizard hat last week, so it's still the coolest.
That's going to leave a mark.
Well, I guess it could have been uglier than that, so a short gain isn't bad.
McNabb looking to throw. And he's sacked. That's like being run over by a truck.
Sometimes you want to just eat the ball, but not when it means a loss as big as this.
He's back to pass. Short over the middle, and Pinkston calls it in. Game 5. And they'll punt this one away. It's up. He hauls it in. Heads upfield. And he's knocked to the turf. They're loaded on the right. The pitch. Takes it outside. And he fools no one but himself there. Philadelphia takes a timeout. Kaysen, left side, and they make the stop. Philadelphia takes their second timeout. 3rd down and 5. The blitz is on, and Galloway makes the reception. That'll bring up the 4th down. Decision time here. They'll punt the ball away here. He gets it off. Hauled in at the 38-yard line. And he's tackled at the 48-yard line. Offense floods the right side. Drops back. Feeling the heat. And it falls incomplete. Pried loose by the defense.
Thought he had it. Nice timing on the hit.
And no time to waste here. It's grabbed by Staley.
I bet he has small hands, Chris. That's what caused all of this.
3rd and 13. Pinkston goes in motion. Dumps it off. And Pinkston snares it. And so the first half comes to a close. And we are set to begin the second half. He gathers it in. Heads upfield. Picks a path. Jukes. Great run there. I wasn't sure they were going to catch him. The Eagles with a huge gain.
Chris, he put some serious moves on the defender there.
Yeah, that's got to be a fun play to watch the tape of.
Yeah, here's me getting juked. Here's me getting juked in slow motion. Oh, here's me getting juked backwards.
And that'll be a first down. 1st and 10. McNabb deflected, and it's incomplete.
No gain on the play. 2nd down.
And he's sacked by Coakley. Oh, Gator, that QB just got his face planted in the dirt.
He's eating a wheatgrass sandwich.
I didn't know he was so into health food. Has time. Still looking. And it's caught way downfield. The Eagles pick up the first and continue this drive.
Nice heads-up play to make the catch and grab the first down.
Staley runs it inside. What a great hit by Woodson. The defense bottled him up on that carry.
Now, Chris, that was just a good old-fashioned slobber knocker.
Pitch out. And he's down at the 13-yard line. The defense swallowed him up there.
The defense just got penetration and stuffed that play before it ever got started.
He fades back, scrambling, and that's incomplete. He had his hands on it, but the defender made sure he let go.
Nice job by the defense to separate him from the ball.
Akers with the field goal attempt. Boots it. And Akers puts it up and good. Philadelphia puts 3 points on the board.
You know, field goal kickers get foot massages like every day, Chris. Yet another reason why I was a kicker.
Brought in at the 5-yard line. Taken down at the 32. Not too shabby as far as runbacks go, eh, Gator? The defense is in the 3-4. Here they come. And Galloway makes the grab. And they bring him down. And they have the first down.
Well, that's just your quarterback allowing the receiver to make a play.
Hambrick takes it inside. And he's brought down hard at the 49-yard line. Gain of a few.
Any positive running yards to the inside have to boost your confidence a little.
Throws to his left. And it's complete. Gain of 5.
2 yards to go.
Pitches it. And he's down at the 49. Loss of 5.
He needed to put his best foot forward on that play. Or any foot.
It's up. He takes it. And Campbell makes the tackle. So the offense comes on.
A very respectable pickup. Well done.
They line up with 3 wide receivers. Brash in motion. Staley running left. And Woodson brings him down.
That's just great vision. He was able to see the entire field and he followed his blockers.
Staley, right side. And Williams makes the stop. Gain of 3.
Even if you don't get much with that run, it'll slow the pass rush down a bit. They can do pretty much anything on this next play since they're not far from first down.
And he drops back. Incomplete. And so they're short of a first down. Will they go for it?
Oh, I thought he had that. Bet he did too.
Punt formation. He gets it away. Taken at the 30. Hauled down at the 42. So the coverage team holds him to a short return.
He needed to do a better job finding the wedge. If you use it effectively, you can set up your offense with better starting field position.
They're coming after him. Hiccups.
Oh, that's not going to do the offense any good.
Defense with 4 linebackers. Drops back. Has all day. The throw. Deflected, and it's incomplete.
They need a completion here, Chris. I think they need to start throwing some short passes, get back in rhythm.
5 defensive backs for the defense.
Third down has not been their best friend so far, Chris.
Good protection. Delivers. And he reels in the long ball. Dallas gets a new set of downs.
Chris, is there anything more exciting than the long ball? No, there isn't.
And the third quarter comes to an end. Philadelphia leads by a touchdown. He's back to pass. Sack. Fearsome pass rush.
His offensive line's got to protect better than that. He didn't have a chance.
They put a man in motion. He's dropping back. On the move. Incomplete. The big hit knocked it loose.
Doesn't matter if they hit him. He's got to hold on to that.
6th play of this drive. That's a sack. Wow. Menacing hit on the quarterback, Gator.
Yeah, he just sacked him like a British employee.
He just made bangers and mash out of him. I wouldn't be surprised to see a fake here. He gets it off. Fielded at the 11-yard line. Heads upfield. Juking. And he's down at the 30. Portions of this game brought to you by Murphy's Security Systems. While you're sleeping easy, we'll be keeping your house safe in ways you couldn't even imagine. Murphy's. You don't want to know. The pitch breaks it to the outside. It's knocked loose, and it's recovered by McNabb.
Maybe next time he'll put 2 hands on the ball.
Philadelphia leads by a touchdown. On the run, tipped, and that's incomplete.
Somebody call the phone company. We've got a bad connection here.
And he is really warming up. Not much time, and it falls incomplete.
You know what I found out today, Chris?
What's that?
You're supposed to bring books back to the library.
You didn't know that?
Nope, no one ever told me.
He gets it away. Fielded. Heads upfield. And Richie with the tackle. Not much doing there.
Well, he has to be a bit disappointed with that one.
Got pressure. Fires deep left. And that's incomplete. Offense with the extra beef up front. Campbell goes in motion. Throws over the middle. And it's incomplete. Overthrew his man there.
Maybe they ought to try a little dump pass so he can complete one and get some confidence back.
Nickel defense. Looks downfield, gets it away, swatted away. Well, he had time, but couldn't connect with the receiver on that pass.
He's lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Watch the fake here.
I don't know what they're thinking, Chris. They need a first down.
It's up. Guess he lost it in the sun. And that's a touchback. Philadelphia leads by a touchdown. Flips it, left side, dances and gets drilled. Loss of 3.
Good penetration by the defense there. He had nowhere to go but down.
Delivers. Deflected, incomplete.
No gain on the play. Third down. 13 yards to go.
Someone get the extinguisher because that guy is on fire. Moves left. Might as well eat lunch back there. Tucks it in, and he's knocked to the turf.
I think they should punt here.
They'll punt the ball away here. He gets it off. Hauled in at the 47. Heads upfield. And they bring him down. So the offense is set to take the field.
Yeah, give the coverage team credit on that play. They did a great job getting to the returner before he got a chance to head upfield.
Hambrick runs it inside. And he's down at the 33. And that'll bring up second down.
Even the best runner probably couldn't make much of that.
Hambrick takes it inside. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Dallas will take a timeout. Boy, what do you think they're going to run here, Gator?
Chris, I think it's going to either be a running play or a pass.
That's why he's in the booth, folks. Astute observation. And Galloway snags it, so they can't pick up the first. Let's see if they're going to gamble here on fourth down. Dallas wants another timeout. Pass is complete, and that'll move the chains.
The defense had a great opportunity there to shut them down and give their offense the ball back, but they just could not rise to the occasion, Chris.
He fades back, under pressure. Fires to the end zone, tipped, and it falls incomplete.
Missed it by that much.
10 yards to go.
And they don't have much time left. Fifth time. Over the middle. Knocked down.
May not be as flashy as an interception, but that was a nice play.
Do you smell something burning, Gator? I do. It's that guy right there. It's dropping back. And that's incomplete.
Well, I probably would have had that one for a pick, but, you know.
And they'll go for it here on fourth down.
The defense can write an end to this one with a stop here.
Unloads. He's got it. And they make the stop. And so they'll turn it over on downs.
You know, when I used to play in Azerbaijan, we used to have 5 downs. So maybe if they had a 5th down, they would have had a chance.
Staley cuts to the outside, and Woodson makes the tackle. Dallas will take their final timeout. Pitch out, running right. And Coakley makes the stop. Gain of a yard.
Not going to make the highlight film, but it'll remind the defense about the running game.
Kingston goes in motion. Buckhalter running left. Hurdles. Brought down at the 27. First down.
Yeah, see, they picked that one up on the ground. That's the way football's supposed to be played.
And this game is history. The Eagles take this one. Well, what should we do now, Gator?
Well, let's make like a present.
And wrap it up?
Precisely.
Well, we'll see you next time, folks. What happened? Hello, NFL fans. We've got one heck of a game lined up for you, so I hope you're ready. I'm Chris Morgan, back here again with Gator Jones. Who's it going to be here, Gator?
I'm all about the Tennessee Titans, Chris. It's going to be hard to stop their passing attack. The defense needs to mix up their coverages, blitz, and maybe even say a few prayers to get them under control.
Fielded at the 5-yard line. And Glenn with the tackle. And the offense will begin their series.
Yeah, good effort by the special teams.
Let's see what sort of magic they can work here. Rolls left. Good protection. Throws over the middle. Swatted away.
Strong effort by the defensive back to get a hand on it.
Second down. 10 yards to go.
Offense with 3 wide receivers. George runs it inside. And he's brought down hard at the 30-yard line. And that'll bring up third down.
The interior of the defensive line stuffed that play. They need to get better push up front than that.
McNair looking to throw. And Mason guard loose. And the Texans come up with it. And he's out of bounds at the 33-yard line. Boy, you practice all the time. You run the drills, and sometimes it just still pops out, doesn't it, Gator?
Just like my glass eye when I hit the brakes too hard.
You have a glass eye?
Not anymore, I don't. Kid ran right in front of my car.
Pummeled at the 37-yard line. That's a loss of 3.
Good penetration by the defense there. He had nowhere to go but down.
The pass, and it's incomplete.
Well, I probably would have had that one for a pick, but you know.
It's a blitz, and Bradford reels it in. That's a pickup of 7. Boy, this guy looks a little shaken.
Yeah, rattled and rolled, too, if you ask me.
Well, you are the king, Gator. Kick us up. And Brown knocks it home. Houston hacks on the field goal.
Hope you were paying attention, kids. That's how you do it right there.
And there she goes. Brought in at the 1-yard line. Heads upfield. With the stiff arm, and Wong makes the stop. Decent return there. 1st and 10. McNair looking to air it out. Deflected, and that's incomplete.
No gain on the play. Second down. 10 yards to go.
I think somebody's getting hot. Mason in motion. Fires, and Mason makes the grab. And the offense comes out with 3 tight ends. And he drops back, looks downfield, unloads, and he makes the one-handed grab. Nice one-hander.
Now, see, they're playing the time of possession game here, using every down to move into scoring range.
George lines up in the backfield. Pitches it, cuts to the outside. Brought down at the 47, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, he did the dirty work inside, but didn't come up with much.
Flips it, left side, and they bring him down. Nice little gain on that one.
He did a nice job of following his blockers and then just let his speed take over after that.
They put a man in motion. Finesses one, incomplete. Gator, I'd watch for the fake here. He gets it away. Called in at the 11-yard line. And he's down at the 25. Good job by the return team there.
He was just a step or two away from breaking that return into something special, Chris.
Carr and Bradford hauls it in. Oh, what a shot. High roll. That's a pickup of 7.
That'll add a few more bruises to his total. The offense loves short yardage situations like this one.
He's dropping back with a one-handed catch. Houston has a first down.
They're starting to put a drive together.
Bradford lines up wide left. The pitch. And he's brought down at the 30. Maybe a few inches, and that's it.
That's the worst, taking a pounding for nothing.
Mack in the backfield. Pitch out. Takes it around the end. He's hammered down at the 31-yard line.
The defense did a good job of getting to the outside and shutting that play down.
Bradford goes in motion. He's back to pass. And Bradford makes the catch. That's a gain of 6.
I think they should punt here.
They line up to kick this one away. Quarter of the way through this one. And they'll punt this one away. It's up. He gathers it in. Heads upfield. And they make the stop. I saw better returns when I worked at the video store.
It's only a few yards, but that's a few yards less the offense has to gain.
With time, tipped, and it falls incomplete. So, Gator, when you played in the British League, it wouldn't be 1st and 10, right? Because it was in meters.
No, it was 1st and 8.8.
Yeah.
Yeah, it always felt like you were doing less work.
A lot of decimals in your stats.
Oh, yeah. 6.2 tackles.
And Mason has it with room to roam. And he's pushed out at the 39-yard line. And they have the first down.
The receiver ran a nice, clean route, and the quarterback delivered it perfectly. Nice play.
The blitz is on. Caught. Gain of 4.
Well, he told us he played a lot of video games over the summer, which helped out his hand-eye coordination. It really seemed to pay off there.
Pitches it. Running left. And Sharper brings him down. And that'll bring up 3rd down.
Any positive running yards to the inside have to boost your confidence a little.
Flips it. Left side. And he's down at the 28-yard line. Nice little pickup on that play.
That's just great vision. He was able to see the entire field, and he followed his blockers.
Wycheck goes in motion. The pitch, running left. And he's knocked to the turf. Good burst there for some positive yardage.
The offensive line won the battle this time. That was a nice-looking run.
The offense goes 5 wide. Moves left. Looking patiently. Deflected, and that's incomplete.
No gain on the play. Go down. 3 yards to go.
Defense with 3 down linemen. Pitch out. Takes it outside. He gets hasted while trying to pull off a move. So they don't pick up the first. Let's see what they've got up their sleeve.
The defender didn't bite on that spin move at all.
It's on its way. And we're tied. Tennessee puts 3 points on the board.
That kick was a thing of beauty.
Nedney will kick this one away. Gathers it at the 2-yard line. And he's down at the 32. So the offense comes on.
Medium gainers are nice. Big gainers are what you shoot for out there. He's probably a little disappointed with himself.
The pitch, running right. Puts on the moves, but to no avail. So he picks up a couple.
Even if you don't get much with that run, it'll slow the pass rush down a bit.
Mack takes it inside. And a bruising tackle at the 34-yard line. They lose a yard.
The defense just got penetration and stuffed that play before it ever got started.
Back to pass. And Bradford snares it. Houston is able to pick up the first.
If the defense aren't hanging their heads in shame, they should be.
Bradford lines up left side. Drops back. And Bradford brings it down. And he's taken down at the 42. The Texans pick up another first down.
Another first. The offense is in a rhythm.
He fades back. And he stretches out to haul it in. Gain of 5.
Now that was fun to watch.
With the carry, and Curse makes the tackle. The defense swallowed him up there.
He needed to put his best foot forward on that play. Or any foot.
Drops back. Throws to his right. Hauls it in. That'll bring up a 4th down. Decision time here. Houston calls time. Brown on for the try. Boots it. It's good. And the Texans come away with a field goal.
That was a thing of beauty.
And here we go again. Taken at the 2-yard line. Follows his blockers. And Wong makes the stop. So a decent gain on the run back. George lines up in the backfield. Gets it away. Knocked down.
He's lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Second down.
That guy is really starting to warm up. Unloads, and it's incomplete.
Boy, not much luck with the passing game at the moment.
Third down.
And he is en fuego. Mason in motion. McNair back to pass. And Mason makes the reception. And that'll do it for the first half. All right, let's get on with the second half. He takes it. Heads upfield. And they make the stop. So the offense is set to take the field. Mack runs it inside. Tries to get fancy and gets nailed. Not much room there.
I think the defense won the battle in the trenches on that one.
He's dropping back. Incomplete.
May not be as flashy as an interception, but that was a nice play.
Third down and 9. Moving to his left. What the? And Gaffney reels it in. Houston gets a new set of downs.
Nice one-hander there. Maybe next time he can catch it with his feet to really impress us.
He's back to pass, and that's a sack. He had nowhere to hide on that one.
Well, the protection scheme wasn't much of a scheme at all there.
2nd and 15. And a diving catch. Houston picks up the first to continue to drive.
Oh, keep those chains moving, boys.
Bradford, wide left. Flips it, breaks it to the outside. He loses it, and it's grabbed by Mack.
Well, I hate to criticize, but hang on to the ball, fool.
And you gotta love it when a guy lights on fire. Carr under pressure, and down down he goes, dropped at the 49-yard line. Big-time rush there.
His line was a leaky dam on that one. Let's hope it doesn't lead to a total collapse.
And he drops back, flushed out of the pocket, and Gaffney brings it down. So the defense keeps them from picking up the first, and now they've got a decision to make. He may have trouble getting enough distance for this kick. Gets it away. And Brown puts it up and good. Chris Brown with a huge kick.
What an effort. He is my new hero.
And it's up. Hauled in at the 1-yard line. Looks for an opening. And Wong with the tackle.
Chris, I understand this game is being brought to us by Lawrence Fingarelli's old-timey hats. We know no one ever wears them anymore, but if they ever come back in style, we've got Fingarelli's old-timey hats. Please don't wear them inside, and take that gum out of your mouth. I'm talking to you, son.
And Mason snags it.
That was a sweet one-handed grab. Pure athleticism took over there.
Scrambles. And Mason reels in the tough catch. You have to give him a hand for that catch. Get it, Gator?
As long as this guy is making plays, I say keep throwing him the ball.
George gets the ball. And he's tackled at the 47. Gain of 3.
Even the best runner probably couldn't make much of that.
Houston leads by 6. Pitches it. Takes it around the end. And Wong brings him down. Gain of a few.
Every little bit helps. They just have to keep at it with the running game.
3rd and 6.
Third down has not been their best friend so far, Chris.
George, left side. And he's down at the 41-yard line. So they just can't get it going on this drive. They've got another down, and we'll see if they decide to use it.
Ouch! You leave your feet like that and get hit, you might just land on your head.
He gets it off. Fielded at the 10-yard line. Heads upfield. And they bring him down. And we'll see what this offense can do.
I'm sure he's a little frustrated that he didn't break it for bigger yardage, Chris.
Bradford lines up wide right. Back to pass. Pass complete.
Yeah, he caught the ball after the other guy threw the ball. I got nothing.
Bradford lines up left. And the third quarter comes to an end. Houston leads by 6. He fades back on the move, unloads, and it's intercepted. That was a good takeaway here.
Well, I'll tell you what, Chris, he got in between the quarterback and the reception, causing an interception.
Analyze the game, not the words, pal. Pitch out.
Maybe next time he'll put 2 hands on the ball.
2nd and 17. Flushed out. Pass over the middle. And he hauls in the deep ball. Tennessee gets the first down.
Nice job by the quarterback and the receiver to make sure they got enough for the first down.
Mason goes in motion. Blitz coming. Flips it. Running left. Pounded down at the 29-yard line. 2nd down and 7. McNair drops back, and Mason hauls it in. And he's out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
You know who's underrated, Chris? The offensive line coach. That guy is like the 6th man.
I think you mean 12th man, Gator.
Hey, I'm just trying to make some conversation here, Chris.
Tipped, and it falls incomplete.
1 yard to go.
Mason is heating up. They're coming after him. Jukes, touchdown! And the Titans pull it in with that score. Now, what do you think of this game, Gator?
Well, I am on the edge of my seat, Chris.
Boy, hey, you really are one-cheeking it over there, huh?
Yeah, I was wondering why my left leg was going numb.
Medney, and the extra point puts them out in front. And they're set to kick it off. Gathers it at the 2-yard line. Heads upfield. Looking for a seam. Taken down at the 31-yard line. So the offense will take over.
A very respectable pickup. Well done.
Mack with the carry. Left side, and he's down at the 31-yard line. Gain of a yard. Second down and 9. Back to pass. Deflected, and that's incomplete. And he is really warming up. Mack gets the ball, and he fools no one but himself there. So he gets back to the original line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Boy, they stuffed him like a Thanksgiving turkey on that one, Chris.
I think they're coming after this one. Gets it away. Takes a lucky bounce, and the offense will trot onto the field to start this drive.
First down, Tennessee.
George cuts to the outside. It's not close, and the Titans grab the loose ball. Hauled down at the 31-yard line.
I bet he has small hands, Chris. That's what caused all of this.
Here they come. Catch is made. Gain of 4.
More than one hand is just a waste, I guess.
Goal line offense. 3 tight ends in. Drops back. Caught one-handed. The pitch. Takes it outside. And he's leveled. Houston takes a timeout. Second and 8. Mason in motion. George up the middle, and he's knocked to the turf. Houston takes their second timeout. Pitches it, running left. Hit hard at the 47-yard line, so they can't pick up the first. Let's see if they are going to gamble here on 4th down. Houston will take their final timeout. Up. Brought in at the 16-yard line. Breaks a tackle. Looking for daylight. Juking, and at last he goes down. The Texans eat up a big chunk of yardage.
He used the wedge darn near perfectly to set them up in pretty good field position.
Dumps it off left, and he hauls it in with one hand.
Wow, we got us a real nail-biter here, Chris.
Second and 2. Drops back, and he reels it in, and Roll makes the tackle. And that'll be a first down.
Good job by the receiver to get beyond the first down marker.
Carr, and the defender gets a hand on it.
Nice play by the defender. No need to intercept it, just knock it down.
Second and 10. Blitz coming, and Bradford makes the grab. And he's down at the 26-yard line. This could be the game winner. It's up. And Brown sends it through. Chris Brown with a big-time kick.
Well, that kind of play is going to earn you a trip to the Pro Bowl, Chris. Not that you would know anything about that.
And there she goes. He hauls it in. Heads upfield. And he stopped at the 35-yard line. And they don't have much time left.
They weren't effective last drive. Let's see what adjustments they've made.
Not much time. Over the middle. And Wong knocks it away. And that's it. The Houston Texans have won the game. Call it, Gator.
This game is over.
Nice work.
I pronounce this game Over. I love that. I feel like a god when I say that.
All right, well, the almighty Zeus and I will see you next time, folks. Goodbye.
Foolish humans. Surprised. You're going to be surprised.
Hello, sports fans. Welcome to NFL Blitz action. It's a wet one out there, folks, so suit up.
Yeah, I got mine brought, Chris.
Which he doesn't need because we are in the booth. Nevertheless, let's kick this thing off. And it is go time. Brought in at the 3-yard line. And they bring him down. So he picks up a nice little gain on the return.
I'm sure he's a little frustrated that he didn't break it for bigger yardage, Chris.
Drops back. Has time to throw. And it's incomplete. They let him touch it, but they didn't let him catch it.
Nice job by the defense to separate him from the ball.
Offense with the extra beef up front. He's back to pass. It's complete. Third and 4. Toss to the middle, and that's incomplete. And so they're short of a first down. Will they go for it?
I think they should punt here.
They line up to punt. He gets it away. He gathers it in. With the stiff arm, and he's down at the 45-yard line. Not much on the return there.
I don't think that was the run back he wanted, Chris. He has to find his wedge so he can give his offense better field position.
The pitch takes it outside. Hauled down at the 47. Gain of a few.
Every little bit helps. They just have to keep at it with the running game.
Pittman takes the handoff, and they make the stop. So they lose 4 yards.
Just like hitting a brick wall.
3 receivers in. Cardell in motion. And he drops back. Flushed out. Unloads. And Pittman hauls it in. And he's down at the 20-yard line. Offense in the red zone. He's got to hurry. Sack.
Oh, man, Chris, you know what? You've got to know where the defensive players are at all times. You can't just focus on the receivers. Right, Chris? Chris.
Oh, haha, Gator. Well, you were boring me, so I stopped listening to you. The pass, and Bailey knocks it away.
Strong effort by the defensive back to get a hand on it.
3rd and 14. Jones runs it inside. Brought down at the 21. Pickup of a couple.
What the heck were they running it for? I sure hope they didn't do that on purpose.
Gets it away. And Grammatica sends it through. Tampa Bay hacks on the field goal.
Excellent hold and kick. So in sync.
He takes it. Heads upfield. Picks a pass. And he's down at the 29-yard line. So the offense is set to take the field. Offense with 3 wide receivers.
They weren't effective last drive. Let's see what adjustments they've made.
Gives it up. Cuts to the outside. And Sapp makes the stop. Loss of 3.
He needed to put his best foot forward on that play. Or any foot.
They line up with 3 wide receivers. Gets the ball, right side. And Sapp with the tackle. The defense stopped him cold.
Boy, they stuffed him like a Thanksgiving turkey on that one, Chris.
He's got pressure. Scrambling, and that's a sack. Great job by the defense there.
Time to punt it away, I think.
They line up to kick this one away. It's up. Fielded at the 44-yard line. Juke looking. Looks like he dropped something.
Loose ball, get it.
And the kicking team has it, and he's down at the 39-yard line. Big turnover there. Everyone sure went after that loose ball.
You got that right, Chris. It was like chaos out there. They were running for that thing like a mad dog, foaming at the mouth.
Oh, Gator, you got something to say him out there. Okay, no foam. So he picks up a couple.
Not going to make the highlight film, but it'll remind the defense about the running game.
Watson. Incomplete. He had his hands on it, but the defender made sure he let go.
It's a little tougher to catch it with someone giving you a smack.
And the offense comes out with 3 tight ends. Back to pass. Fires. And Brooks has good coverage on that one.
May not be as flashy as an interception, but that was a nice play.
9 yards to go.
Looks like they'll punt it away. He gets it off. Nice catch. Looks like the defense is expecting a run. Pittman runs it inside with the stiff arm. And Pittman is finally brought down. Nice rush there.
Couldn't do that in this league last year.
That seems so long ago, it's like it never even happened. Pittman gets the ball, and he's down at the 37. No gain on the play.
The defense just got penetration and stuffed that play before it ever got started.
And that'll do it for quarter number 1. Goal line offense, 3 tight ends in. He's dropping back. And Smoot has him well defended.
He's lucky that one was intercepted.
11 yards to go.
And he is really warming up. Johnson looking to throw. Throws for the end zone. Batted down.
Hey, I know you didn't play a lot of sports. Did you compete at all in high school?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I was on the debate team.
Oh, yeah? Did a
Yeah.
lot of positive, huh?
Oh, yeah, pretty strenuous.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
See? He gets it away. Yes, he lost it in the sun. And that'll be a touchback.
Gain of 17 yards. First down, Washington.
4 down linemen in for the defense. Over the middle. And Coles snags it. Oh, what a grab that was. Offense with 2 tight ends. Blitz coming. And Coles makes the grab.
Well, as a receiver, you need to get separation from the defenders. He did a nice job of getting open on that play.
2nd down and 3. He fades back. Not much time. And Coles makes the catch. Gator. Whoa. Did you see that? The cheerleader just smiled at me.
That's impossible, Chris. You can't even see your head.
Maybe I should stick my head out the window. Or...
No, she didn't see you in the first place.
The blitz is on. And Coles reels it in.
5 yards to go.
Pitches it. Takes it around the end. And he's driven out of bounds at the 34. And that'll move the chains.
He did a nice job of following his blockers and then just let his speed take over after that.
Here they come. And Gardner snares it. And he's in. Touchdown. Ron Gardner, 34 yards. And with that score, they leap into the lead.
They're in the lead now, Chris, but anything can happen. They're still close.
And you're a little close to me, Gator. You have tuna for lunch? Extra point attempt coming. And it's through the upright. Hall is set to kick this one off. He hauls it in. Heads upfield. Looking for a seam. And Armstead brings him down. So the offense will start this drive at the 28-yard line.
A very respectable pickup. Well done.
The blitz is on, and McCardell brings it down. 2nd down and 5. Drops back, and Johnson makes the reception. Coming up at halftime, a 50-foot TV will be carted out onto the field, and we'll all watch commercials.
Should be fun.
Pittman takes it inside, and he's tackled at the 37. So they don't pick up the first. Well, let's see what they've got up their sleeve. And they'll punt this one away. It's up. Fielded. Jukes. And Allstop makes the tackle. And we'll see what this offense can do.
He needed to do a better job finding the wedge. If you use it effectively, you can set up your offense with better starting field position.
Here comes the blitz. And it falls incomplete. Oh, he had it. But the defender knocked it out of there.
Oh, I thought he had that. Bet he did too.
Drops back. Gets it away. And it's complete. Fires. Deflected. And it's incomplete. They'll punt the ball away here. He gets it off. And so they'll begin at the 15.
First down. 10 yards to go.
Two tight ends in. They put a man in motion. Works it over the middle. And Johnson snares it. Washington takes a timeout. Johnson lines up wide left. Johnson in motion. Pittman up the middle. And they bring him down. Washington takes their second timeout. Johnson lines up left side. Johnson looking to air it out. And that's incomplete. So the defense keeps them from picking up the first. And now they've got a decision to make.
I don't know why they're throwing it on a short yardage down like that, Chris.
Gets it away. He takes it. Spin move. And Williams brings him down. And the offense takes over at the 47.
Now all he accomplished there by spinning around was looking silly as he got walloped.
Takes the handoff. Runs it inside. And he's brought down at the 41-yard line. And that'll bring up second down.
That's just great vision. He was able to see the entire field and he followed his blockers.
Dropping back. And the catch is made. Washington is able to pick up the first.
Good job by the receiver to get beyond the first down marker.
Not much time left on the clock. Flips it. Breaks it to the outside. Shake and bake. And he's tackled just shy of the first. Washington will take their final timeout. And this is not going to be an easy field goal to make. Boots it. And Hall knocks it home. And the Redskins come away with a field goal.
That was a thing of beauty.
And there she goes. He hauls it in. Stiff arm, and Trotter makes the stop. First play of the drive.
Last drive resulted in a punt. Hopefully they can do something a little more exciting this time, like maybe a fake punt, perhaps.
Tampa Bay calls time. Johnson back to pass. Scrambles. Tipped. Incomplete. So the first half of play is in the books. And we'll begin quarter number 3. Hauled in at the 2-yard line. Looks for an opening. And Bailey with the tackle. Good job by the return team there. First play of this possession. Pitch out. Left side. And Armstead makes the tackle. And that'll bring up second down.
He needs to work on his timing with that stiff arm.
Johnson lines up on the left. Pitch, running left, tries to get fancy and gets nailed. The defense swallowed him up there.
Good penetration by the defense there. He had nowhere to go but down.
Johnson fades back, and Johnson makes the grab. So Well, they just can't get it going on this drive. They've got another down, and we'll see if they decide to use it. And they're going to come after this one. It's up. He gathers it in. Heads upfield. And Dilger makes the stop. That return was over before it even started.
It's only a few yards, but that's a few yards less the offense has to gain.
Pitches it left side, and he's down at the 46. Gain of a yard.
The defense did a good job of getting to the outside and shutting that play down.
Takes the handoff, and Rice brings him down. Maybe a few inches, and that's it.
That's the worst, taking a pounding for nothing.
Delivers it left, and Coles snags it, so they can't pick up the first. Let's see if they're going to gamble here on fourth down. This could be a fake. Gets it off. Fielded. Heads upfield. He fumbles it, and the receiving team holds on to it, and they make the stop. So a heads-up play and a little bit of luck keeps the ball in their hands.
Maybe that's a sign of better things to come for them in this game.
Pittman gets the ball, and he's taken down at the 38-yard line. The defense bottled him up on that carry.
Even if you don't get much with that run, it'll slow the pass rush down a bit.
Passes over the middle, and Johnson reels it in. Gain of 5. Oh, and it looks like this guy's not feeling so good, Gator.
Yeah, maybe it was something he ate.
Yeah, it could be that, or it could be the hit he just took.
Oh, that's probably it.
Loss of 3.
That's just good penetration by this defense.
Looks like they'll punt it away. It's up. Gathers it at the 29-yard line. Taken down at the 41-yard line. Offense with 2 tight ends. Pass. And Coles makes the catch. And you can't throw much better than that.
Nice job by the quarterback and the receiver to make sure they got enough for the first down.
It's a blitz. Fires. And Barber bats it down.
10 yards to go.
Boy, what do you think they're going to run here, Gator?
Chris, I think it's going to either be a running play or a pass.
That's why he's in the booth, folks. Astute observation. Calls it in. Gain of 9. Look at that guy. He is heating up. Finesses one, and Barber breaks up the play. That'll bring up a fourth down. Decision time here.
Well, I probably would have had that one for a pick, but, you know.
Man in motion. Pitch out. And sack with the tackle. So they fail to pick up the first, and they're going to have to turn it over on downs.
Guys, 4th and short. You have got to make that.
Pittman with the carry. And Trotter makes the tackle. So they lose 4 yards.
The defense just dominated the point of attack there, and that's the key to slowing down the running game.
Pitches it right side. And Bailey makes the stop. Gain of 4.
That's a good job of following your blockers and going with the flow.
That's the end of the third quarter. 3rd down and 9. Johnson drops back, and Johnson brings it down. And he's brought down short of the first. Let's see what they do here. They'll punt the ball away here. He gets it away.
First down. 10 yards to go.
Defense in the 3-4. Flips it, running right, breaks free, and he's knocked to the turf. That guy is really starting to warm up. He's back to pass, and Gardner hauls it in. Pickup of 8.
The receiver ran a nice, clean route, and the quarterback delivered it perfectly. Nice play.
Takes the handoff. And a punishing hit by Brooks. And so they're short of a first down.
Will they go for it? He needed to put his best foot forward on that play. Or any foot.
And the defense lines up for the punt block. He gets it off. He hauls it in. Shake and bake. And he's down at the 48-yard line. So the coverage team holds him to a short return.
Yeah, give the coverage team credit on that play. They did a great job getting to the returner before he got a chance to head upfield.
Might as well eat lunch back there. Leaps without a reason. Deflected, and it falls incomplete.
No gain on the play. Second down. 10 yards to go.
Johnson lines up left. Blitz coming. Flushed out of the pocket. And Johnson reels in the tough catch. That was just an outstanding catch. Washington leads by a touchdown. Johnson goes in motion. Pittman runs it inside. Oh, what a hit by Trotter. So he gets back to the original line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Boy, they stuffed him like a Thanksgiving turkey on that one, Chris.
Johnson steps back, looking to throw, and it's incomplete.
Nice play by the defender. No need to intercept it, just knock it down.
10 yards to go.
He is really heating up here, Gator. Pittman cuts to the outside. He gets pasted while trying to pull off a move. Stick around after the game, folks, and see who Gator Jones names as his impact player.
That's right, and whoever wins gets a free quail pond.
That's right, a quail inside a pheasant, inside a capon, inside the player of the game. And it's good. Martin Gramatica with a huge kick.
Now that was fun to watch.
And here we go again. He gathers it in. Heads upfield. Follows his blockers, and they bring him down. So a decent gain on the run back.
He was just a step or two away from breaking that return into something special, Chris.
Throws to his right, and he goes up high for the catch. Fumbles the ball, and the Buccaneers come up with it. Boy, you practice all the time, you run the drills, and sometimes it just still pops out, doesn't it, Gator?
Just like my glass eye when I hit the brakes too hard.
You have a glass eye?
Not anymore, I don't. Kid ran right in front of my car.
And he's brought down hard at the 45-yard line. Not much room there.
Any positive running yards to the inside have to boost your confidence a little.
Johnson and Dilger makes the reception. And he's down at the 24-yard line. First down. Tampa Bay will take a timeout. Johnson from the shotgun. Under pressure. Caught at the 6-yard line. Tampa Bay wants another timeout. The offense is thinking 6. Pittman gets the ball, and he's stopped at the 8-yard line. He went nowhere on that play.
That's just good penetration by this defense.
Back to pass. Feeling the heat. And Johnson makes the catch. And he's out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Wow, just one of his hands is good enough, huh?
Well, he told us he played a lot of video games over the summer, which helped out his hand-eye coordination. It really seemed to pay off there. Oh, that's not going to do the offense any good.
Fourth down.
Allstott takes it inside, and Armstead brings him down. Well, they don't make it, so they'll turn the ball over on downs.
That pretty much sums up the way they played all game.
Washington leads by 4. The pitch takes it around the end, and Lynch with the tackle. Tampa Bay takes another timeout. They put a man in motion. Gets the ball, running left. And he's down at the 9-yard line. Pickup of 8.
Solid game there. Nice job of running the ball.
2 tight ends in. Hands off, running right, and they make the stop. Gain of a yard.
Oh, it's a no-brainer to punt it away here.
And that's all she wrote. The Skins walk away with the W. Call it, Gator.
This game is over.
Nice work.
I pronounce this game over. I love that. I feel like a god when I say that.
All right, well, the almighty Zeus and I will see you next time, folks. Goodbye.
Foolish humans. No football, man.
Hey, boy. Hello, football fans. We have got a blustery, snowy game in store for you.
This is the kind of game a Yeti would do great in, Chris.
Yeah, well, if that creature existed.
Don't get me started, Chris.
Look, we'll finish this conversation later, folks, but for now, let's kick this thing off. Game on. Davis fields it. Heads up field. Jukes. And Buchanan with the tackle. So they'll start this drive at the 30.
A very respectable pickup. Well done.
Couch. Incomplete. And did you see that, Gator? The ball wasn't even there yet.
Yeah, well, maybe the defender felt he should do something, so he...
Broke the rules.
Well, we don't have referees.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Drops back. Has time. And he makes the leaping grab.
Well, that's just your quarterback allowing the receiver to make a play.
10 yards to go.
Pass, and Shea snags it. And he's pushed out at the 27. He's got some spring in those legs, Gator.
That's good to see. A guy catches a pass, you go right back to him.
Flips it, left side. And they bring him down. Defense in the 3-4. Pitches it. Brought down at the 27. Maybe a few inches, and that's it.
Well, he did the dirty work inside, but didn't come up with much.
He's back to pass. Under pressure. Makes the grab. And he's down at the 18-yard line. That'll bring up a 4th down. Decision time here.
It's called a stiff arm, buddy, not a limp arm.
It's on its way. And Dawson puts it up and good. Cleveland hacks on the field goal.
You could tell it was going to make it the minute it left his foot.
Fielded at the 3-yard line. Heads upfield. And he's down at the 30. Defense with 3 down linemen. He's dropping back. Scrambles. Deflected, and it's incomplete.
No gain on the play. 2nd down.
He is really heating up here, Gator. Brown in motion. They're coming after him. And the defender gets a hand on it.
Boy, not much luck with the passing game at the moment.
10 yards to go.
3 receivers in. And he drops back. Not much time. Swatted away.
No gain on the play. 4th down. 10 yards to go.
I think they're coming after this one. It away. Davis hauls it in. Heads upfield. Spin move. And he's taken down at the 48-yard line. So a decent gain on the run back. Back to pass. And that's incomplete. Oh, he had it, but the defender knocked it out of there.
It's a little tougher to catch it with someone giving you a smack.
Here comes the blitz, and Davis brings it down. Pickup of a couple.
Receiver didn't have much chance there. Poor Sepp took a look and didn't get much.
3rd and 8. He fades back, tipped, and it falls incomplete.
No gain on the play. 4th down. 8 yards to go.
They line up to kick this one away. It's up. Hauled in at the 12. And he's forced out at the 34. The Raiders eat up a big chunk of yardage. The defense is stacking up against the run. The pitch takes it around the end, and they make the stop. No gain on the play.
Boy, they stuffed him like a Thanksgiving turkey on that one, Chris.
2nd and 10. Pass over the middle. Deflected, and it's incomplete.
No gain on the play. 3rd down.
Offense floods the right side. In trouble. Caught. Puts on the move, but to no avail. And that'll bring up 4th down.
That juke did nothing to fool the defender.
It off. He gathers it in. And he's knocked to the turf. That return was over before it even started.
Yeah, give the coverage team credit on that play. They did a great job getting to the returner before he got a chance to head upfield.
Morgan goes in motion. Green runs it inside. And a punishing hit by Buchanan. Pickup of a couple.
The interior of the defensive line stuffed that play. They need to get better push up front than that.
Green takes it inside, and he's stopped cold at the 21-yard line, and that'll bring up 3rd down.
He needed to put his best foot forward on that play, or any foot.
Couch dropping back, and Johnson snares it. Cleveland gets a new set of downs.
3rd and a mile, and they convert. That's got to give them a good feeling.
Pitch out, right side. He gets pasted while trying to pull off a move.
The defense did a good job of getting to the outside and shutting that play down.
And that'll do it for quarter number 1. 2nd and 8. It's a blitz. Tipped, and that's incomplete.
No gain on the play. 3rd down. 8 yards to go.
6th play of this drive. Rolling right. Gets it away. Batted down.
I think they should punt here.
Looks like they'll punt it away. He gets it away. Brought in at the 27. Heads upfield. Hauled down at the 39-yard line. So the coverage team prevents him from getting anything started on that return.
It's only a few yards, but that's a few yards less the offense has to gain.
Garner running right. Tries to get fancy and gets nailed. Gain of a few.
Not going to make the highlight film, but it'll remind the defense about the running game.
Fires, and Porter hauls it in, and he's down at midfield. 1st down.
Way to find the open area in the defense. Nice completion.
Pitches it, cuts to the outside, pounded down at the 48-yard line. Defense stopped him cold.
That's the worst, taking a pounding for nothing.
See that guy? He is ready to burn it up. Drops back. Deflected. Incomplete.
No gain on the play. Third down.
Cleveland leads by a field goal. Unloads. Knocked down.
May not be as flashy as an interception, but that was a nice play.
11 yards.
They'll punt the ball away here. It's up. He takes it. And Garner makes the stop. And the offense takes over at the 32.
Medium gainers are nice. Big gainers are what you shoot for out there. He's probably a little disappointed with himself.
Ouch. The throw. And Johnson reels it in. Crosses the 30 to the 20 to the 10, the 5, end zone. Touchdown. Kevin Johnson runs it in for 6. Boy, even these guys make touchdowns look so easy. I think people tend to forget how difficult it really is.
Oh, you better believe it, Chris. One of the reasons why I saved every single football I've ever scored a touchdown with.
And it's good. And they're set to kick it off. He hauls it in. Shake and bake, and they make the stop. So the offense will start this drive at the 29-yard line. He's back to pass. He's got to hurry, and Porter makes the grab. That's a gain of 6.
That was just a nice read and a good throw by the quarterback.
Offense with 3 wide receivers. Porter goes in motion. Drops back. Feeling the heat. Buying time. And he's taken down at the 33-yard line. Wow, tough hit on that quarterback, Gator.
Yeah, I tell you what, look, he left an impression in the ground there.
Yeah, he should do an impression of a guy who gets rid of the ball. Gannon fades back. And it's swatted away.
So far, the defense has turned this field into a no-fly zone.
And they'll punt this one away. He gets it off. Davis takes it. Stiff arm, and he's brought down at the 43-yard line. Offense with 2 tight ends. Over the middle, and Johnson makes the catch. The catches like that, this guy could have had a second career as a fisherman.
Oh, yeah, Chris, he lured that ball right into his hands.
Back to pass. And it falls incomplete.
No gain on the play. Second down. 10 yards to go.
2nd and 10. Shea in motion. They're coming after him with a one-handed catch. Man, Gator, that was one heck of a hit.
It was a pretty aggressive play out there, Chris.
Looks like the defense is expecting a run. He's dropping back, scrambling, and it's incomplete. So they can't pick up the first. Let's see if they're going to gamble here on 4th down.
Quarterback doesn't look pleased. He has that who cut one expression on his face.
He gets it away. And that'll be a touchback. First play of the drive. Gannon looking to throw. And he brings home the ball. And that'll be a 1st down.
Great catch! And that's a tough one to make because you kind of have a long time to think about it while the ball's in the air.
Moving to his left. Hauls it in.
Excellent by the book tackle. He wrapped him up and put him down.
Oakland takes a timeout. Gannon from the shotgun. They put a man in motion. Throws over the middle. Batted away.
No gain on the play. Third down. 2 yards to go.
Gannon back to pass. And that's incomplete. So they just can't get it going on this drive. They've got another down, and we'll see if they decide to use it.
The defense has been outstanding to this point, Chris.
It's up. Davis has it. Jukes. And he's down at the 30. Oh, they're running out of time. Couch drops back, and it's swatted away.
Strong effort by the defensive back to get a hand on it.
Green runs it inside, and he's down at the 35-yard line. Cleveland will take a timeout. Whoa, Gator, this guy seems like he's hurting a little bit. I gotta say, if that happened to me, I'd be in even worse shape than he is.
Of course you would, Morgan. You're a microbe compared to this guy.
And Buchanan has him well defended. So the defense keeps them from picking up the first, and now they've got a decision to make.
Oh, it's a no-brainer to punt it away here.
He gets it off. Gathers it at the 32. And he's tackled at the 49. Back to pass. Feeling the heat. Tipped. Incomplete. They'll have to hurry this one up. Here comes the blitz. Grabs the jump ball. The ball's knocked loose, and the Browns come up with it, and he's down at the 7-yard line. And that'll do it for the first half. And we're ready to go with the second half. Taken in the end zone. Heads upfield. Follows his blockers. And they bring him down. A good pickup on the return.
Well, you want your special teams to set the offense up with good field position, and that's exactly what they did right there.
Brown goes in motion. Garner running left. Taken down at the 42. And that'll bring up second down.
Even if you don't get much with that run, it'll slow the pass rush down a bit.
Gets it away. And Rice makes the reception. Oakland has the first down.
He made a great read, found the open receiver, and then delivered a strike.
Garner takes it inside, and he's knocked to the turf. Gain of 3.
This defense has done a great job of stuffing the run so far, Chris.
Cleveland leads by 10. Flips it. And Warren brings him down.
He did a nice job of following his blockers and then just let his speed take over after that.
That guy is really starting to warm up.
Let's see if they can improve on their not-so-good conversion rate.
Unloads, and it falls incomplete. So they don't pick up the first. Let's see what they've got up their sleeve. This offense just looks sick.
Maybe they can get a note from their doctor and be excused from the rest of the game.
It's up. Yes, he lost it in the sun. And that's a touchback. And the offense will begin their series. First play of the drive. Green runs it inside, and he's down at the 22-yard line. Not much room there.
Nice job of clogging up the middle by the defense.
3 receivers in. The blitz is on. The throw, and Johnson snags him. And he's down at the 44-yard line. Cleveland is able to pick up the first.
They're starting to put a drive together.
Defense in the 3-4. Green, right side. And they make the stop. Gain of 4.
That's a good job of following your blockers and going with the flow.
2nd and 6. Green takes it inside, and he's stopped at the 48-yard line. And that'll bring up 3rd down.
Every little bit helps. They just have to keep at it with the running game.
Pitch, running right, and he's down at the 47, so they lose a yard.
That's just good penetration by this defense.
They line up to punt. He gets it away. Fielded. Stiff arm taken down at the 32. And we'll see what this offense can do. First play of the drive. He's back to pass. Picked off. Juking. And he's down at the 38-yard line.
Oh, I'll bet the QB wishes he could have that one back.
First and 10. Drops back. Pass over the middle. And Shea reels in the tough grab. That's a gain of 10. Offense with 3 wide receivers. And he drops back. Flushed out of the pocket. Still looking. And it's intercepted. And he's down at the 26-yard line.
He got inside the quarterback's head there. Knew exactly where he was going with the ball.
Under pressure. And Porter hauls it in. And that'll bring up second down. He's dropping back. On the run. And Rice brings it down. Oakland gets the first down.
That'll gain him some momentum.
First and 10. Garner, left side, and he fools no one but himself there. He went nowhere on that play. And the third quarter comes to an end. Cleveland leads by 10. They're coming after him. The pass, swatted away.
No gain on the play. They're down. 11 yards to
I
go.
think somebody's getting hot. Gets it away, deflected, and it's incomplete. Gator, you ever paint your face crazy colors when you go to a game? You know, to show team spirit?
Oh, yeah, I used to. I had one of those giant wizard hats and 2 huge foam hands, the whole bit.
But you don't do it anymore? You just, you grew out of it?
Oh, yeah, well, sort of. I spilled some tomato juice on the wizard hat last week, so it's still at the cleanest.
Heads up field. And they bring him down. A solid effort on the return. Defense in the 4-3. Rolls right. All day to throw. Flushed out. Incomplete. Well, he certainly had time. He just couldn't find an open man.
Missed it by that much.
10 yards to go.
Second and 10. Pitch out. Running left. And he's down at the 37. Gain of a yard.
Even the best runner probably couldn't make much of that.
Defense with 4 linebackers. Pitches it. Takes it outside. And a bruising tackle at the 40-yard line. No doubt about it. That was a nice hit.
That's how you show him who's boss, Chris.
I'm glad he's not my boss. I bruise easily. He gets it away. He takes it. Shake and bake. And he's knocked to the turf. Garner, left side, and he's leveled at the 36-yard line.
I think the defense won the battle in the trenches on that one.
Cleveland leads by 10. Brown in motion. He fades back. In trouble. Fires. And Rice makes the grab. Rice lines up on the left. Drops back. And that's incomplete.
No gain on the play. Fourth down. 4 yards to go.
Looks like they're going for it. Gannon moves left. Pass over the middle. And Rice makes the catch. And that'll move the chains.
Chris, is there anything more exciting than the long bomb? No, there isn't.
Garner breaks it to the outside, and he's taken down at the 29-yard line. Just a reminder, folks, that coming up after the game, it's Hong Kong Patisserie. Chef Zhou Lung Tan is at it again, baking up some delicious Parisian treats in his Chinese bakery. What happens when the techniques of the West are stir-fried into the wisdom of the East?
Just plain good cooking.
Intercepted! Cleveland leads by 10. Not much time. Throws over the middle. And it falls incomplete.
Hey, Chris, you know how they have the free bat day in baseball?
Yeah.
Like we could have free pad day.
Oh, yeah.
First 4,000 people get free shoulder pads. Next 4,000 get knee pads. And the next 4,000 get, like wristbands.
Yeah, you trade with a couple people, you got the whole set. Knocked down.
He's lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
10 yards to go.
Do you smell something burning, Gator? I do. It's that guy right there. Morgan goes in motion. Has all day. The throw. Tipped. Incomplete.
We'll probably see the punting team here, Chris.
4th down. 10 yards to go.
They line up to kick this one away. It's up. Gathers it at the 39-yard line. Juking. And he's down at the 38-yard line. So the offense comes on. First play of the drive. Gannon and Rice snares it.
He must have told everybody he beat him single-handed.
They don't have much time left. Gannon back to pass. Shakes him off. And Rice reels it in. Oakland calls time. Garner in the backfield. Gannon looking to air it out. And that's incomplete. He had it, but the defense knocked it out.
Thought he had it. Nice timing on the hit.
Looking patiently. Deflected, and it's incomplete.
No gain on the play. 3rd down. 10 yards to go.
3rd and 10. Porter in motion. Lots of heat coming. And Rice makes the reception. Oakland takes their second timeout. They line up for the field goal attempt. Gets it away. And the field goal is good. Oakland puts 3 points on the board.
Hopefully he won't hurt himself celebrating. And I hope while he's celebrating he uses proper grammatica.
And it's grabbed by White. And they bring him down.
Well, sometimes the ball just doesn't bounce your way, Chris.
The defense is in the 3-4. Johnson goes in motion. White up the middle. Dances and gets drilled. Oakland will take their final timeout. Green takes the handoff, and he's brought down hard at the 35-yard line. No gain on the play.
No hole to speak through on that one.
Green running left. And Harris makes the tackle. And they pick up the first down.
Does my heart proud to see him get the first on the ground like that.
Green takes the handoff, and he's brought down at the 32.
2nd down.
And this game is history. The Brownies walk away with the W. Well, that's the game. I had fun, Gator.
Me too, Chris. Best game we called all day.
Well, actually, it was the... good one, Gator.
I got you, Chris.
Yeah.